Hello everybody, how are we going? Welcome back to Terra Invicta. You do Zombie Killer, that's because you're a channel member and the icon is for being a channel member. So thank you for supporting the channel. Hey to Zombie Killer, hey to Mishaps, hey to Gusta Gecko, hey to Craig West 7921. Thank you very much for being here for the start of the stream. I really appreciate it. Shall we just jump in and get things on the road? Let's get into some Terra Invicta, shall we? We've got a lot to do tonight. I'm keen to go. I hope you're all doing really well. I certainly am. We did pretty well the first two streams. Things are looking quite nice in terms of how things are setting up. I have a plan for this stream, so we're not going in blind. We've got actually goals that we're going to complete. For those of you here from the start, you get to see one of my most favorite things about this game, which is when I click on this button when we're fully zoomed out, we get to zoom all the way in through the solar system to good old Earth. Okay, so Terra Invicta. Aliens are invading. They are already on Earth. They are already causing problems. We control India. Yes, it's not just alien defense. It's if you've played XCOM Zombie Killer, it's XCOM, but with the whole solar system modeled, and we have space battles and stuff. And we also have to control planets and things, and it gets pretty intense. Ghost of Gecko, that's going to be the new Saturday stream after I complete Phantom Brigade. So we'll bring back Unicorn Overlord then, not on Tuesdays. Can you guys see my mouse? Yes, you can see my mouse. Cool. I hate it when my mouse cursor doesn't show. So what we're letting basically all the other factions just do border gore all over Europe. We actually have the servants now in control of Russia, which probably isn't good for us because it went really badly for us when they did that in the last game. Nobody currently controls China. Nobody currently controls the United States of America, which is something we've got quite a lot of servant public opinion in America, and in China right now, it's pretty mixed. XCOM but bigger, yes, pretty much. But we do control India, and not only do we control India, we are working very hard to turn India into a glorious place to live. So let's have a look at the stats. At the beginning of the last stream, we were pulling 200 research out of India. We're now pulling 440. So we've doubled the amount of research we're getting out of India already, and we've only just started showing it up. Salty Frosty's got it there. XCOM plus HOF plus HOI4 plus a bit of space combat is pretty much it. Hey, Tortin Jaeger, how's it going? Good to see you. We do also control the United Arab Emirates and Kuwait, but we are just stripping them for as much money as we can. We're not caring about the country, so they're kind of falling apart a little bit. And we do also control Pakistan, which is on its way to being as glorious a place to live as India, but it has a little bit of time to get there. Now, the other things that we have going on at the moment is we are the first, and I've checked this, we are currently the only faction that has an active mine on the moon. So Rabbit Hamster Wheel is an active mine producing for us metals, thistles, and volatiles, which is really good. We do have another mine on the way, somewhere else on the moon. I don't know why I'm looking for it this way. It's very hard to find them when you just look at the surface. We've got, I think that's the same place, isn't it? Yeah, I just came around in a circle back to Rabbit Hamster Wheel. If I click here, click on sites, we also have Waffle House, which is under construction, which will provide for us a ton of water, which is the one resource we're currently negative on. So once this is up and running, we'll be able to support ourselves in space in a better position than anyone else in the game right now. None of the other factions currently, although they have bases, they are not constructing anything at those bases yet. So we're really, really far ahead in terms of getting ourselves established in the spatial theater. Is that right word? Lunar theater. What that means is once we've got a little bit more boost and we're a little bit more able, we are going to be the first faction that's going to be able to invest in Mars. And Mars is where the real resources are. So in 2027, we will be launching we're probably going to be 2028 actually. It is the 16th of December right now. We're going to be launching our first HABs to Mars in an attempt to secure the best sites. So one thing we're going to have to do is establish which of these are the best. And I can already see that we've got Tantalus Fossae has 54 water and a decent amount of volatiles. Acadia Planatia again is looking pretty nice. The Acidilia Planatia Moon Theatres could be TRM. Good to see you. That also looks pretty nice because it has all the resources. So we're gonna have to look at this pretty closely, especially for the best one. But to get there, we need 10.6 boost. Right now we have 7.3, so we need to pay close attention to us hitting 10.6. I really want to say this to them and go, thanks Winter Wolf, good to see you, thank you very much for the support. I really want to get Mars locked down when we hit that 10 boost. So if you see this hit 10 boost and I have not noticed, please sing out in chat because it's really important. Back to Earth, that's Africa, that's South America, that's somewhere we're not dealing with right now. One thing I want to do is slightly change our priorities here. Yeah, there's definitely more stuff on Mars. I haven't had a good look at it yet. And Kite Sume has a really good point as well. We can only support 2 mines right now. I'm going to invest very heavily in mission control at this point in time. I think things are coming along really nicely in India. We can let things kind of just tick along with the current investments, but I'm going to just put a huge amount of our investment points into mission control, which will build all over India mission control sites that give us more of the mission control stat that will support more stuff. We named our first Mars base Damon Base after the first Martian. So the way it works, Keminal, is I actually have a huge naming list provided by the community, and we pull random names from that list. So that's a really good name to add to the list, but we already have quite a few names in there that I'm going to pull from, because people have been waiting a long time to get their names, to get their stuff into the naming list. Now, a couple of other things we need to do. We currently have 1 undefended slot in India. I'll check that when we get to... Oh, thank you very much, Miss Apps. I'm going to look at direct investments just before the 30th of December. And we'll make a decision on what we're going to spend our 3.6k on at that point. We do have an unprotected node in India, and we do have an unprotected node in Pakistan. I'm not worried about the Pakistan one. Hey, Demonicus, good to see you, because it is the executive node, and you have to break one of these nodes to get that. So we can leave Pakistan, but I might want to defend this, or we could... What is this going to expire? 31st of March. They're all 31st of March, right? I don't think I want to leave this unprotected until the 31st of March. Although we do have such a lot of support, I'm tempted to leave it unprotected until the 31st of March, because then we could just defend them all at the same time, and it makes life a lot easier for me. Our next move, globally, yeah, we're going to invest before year end, is I want to start taking control points in Japan. It's another research powerhouse. It's another great economy to invest in. And then we're going to start putting as much pressure on China as we can to take China under our control as well. But a control point in Japan is going to cost us 20 control points. And right now we only have 7 free. So we're going to start looking at our research control, where we're currently researching biotech, to start pushing us towards getting technologies that will give us more control points. That's the plan. Exactly, Zombie Killer. We do also have our team. So let's just quickly check for level ups. Are any good new what are they called, organizations to grab for these guys? Also, does Ithaca Surveillance have a new icon? Because that's a really cool icon that I do not recognize. South Korea is also a good buy, Salty Frosty, but I want to get Japan first. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that, Winter Wolf. I hope you're okay. Please rest up and look after yourself. You do not need to, you never ever need to apologize for not being on a stream. Please look after yourself. I'm pretty sure will it update them all? Okay, I'll check that out, Kite, because I wasn't sure if it did do that. Okay, so Bruce doesn't have a level up. Robusto doesn't have a level up. Bobo Fetter Cairn does. He doesn't have any negative traits, so I want to just start leveling up everyone's administration as high as I can, as quickly as I can. So that's his admin up. We don't have a level up here. Do we have a level up for Steve Jobless? He's a striver. I think we do. No, he needs... Yeah, we can level up his admin as well. That's everybody. Okay, sadly we can't see the icon because of chat. Oh, that's annoying. Let me just... There's nowhere good to put chat in this game. Like, nowhere where I put chat, it's always bad. That's the icon there that I'm talking about. Hey, Silver Sakura, how's it going? Been enjoying my Xenonauts too? Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. This is basically Xenonauts, but on a solar system scale. But we also grab criminal government if possible. They usually gatekeep you from powerful Aminors. Yes, that is a good point. All right, what have we got available here? We've got Ares Semiconductors, which is +2 espionage. We've got the Xenon Fund, which is something. There is Interpol here, which gives investigation. Who's my investigation guy again? It is Bruce Wayne, but he can't grab it because he is government. Okay, and he hasn't got government. The Zeus Fund is just welfare. Yeah, I think there's nothing I really want to grab here from our team. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to open the door to the room I'm in. It's so hot. I'm already sweating, and that's not a good sign for the stream. I'm just going to open it up. Get some fresh air in here. It's just hot in Australia at the moment, unfortunately. Hopefully that's not going to annoy my housemate too much. Yes, I will not forget to invest before year end. Hey Tyler, how's it going? As is real fun, and my feet are killing. Yes, any convention, your feet will kill you. I'm glad you hear you've had a really good time at it. Thanks for sharing as well. I appreciate that you do that. Are you going for greater Bharat focus? What do you mean by that, Alf? As in a country when we're looking for basic great nation stuff. Okay, let's first of all set up our jobs for the turn. So Robusto is going to defend interests in India, which should update this from the 31st to a new date, which I want to check. We still have our ops problem. It's minus 12, yeah. Is an alt name for India? Is it? Because it's a spice that I really like to use to cook. When I cook Arabic, I use Bharat as a spice, so I didn't realize that was a name for India. I thought it was a Middle Eastern spice, not an Indian spice, or maybe the name's different. Anyway, interesting that it's a spice mix that I use. Where was I? Okay, so we do have an assault alien target mission, but I think the only people who can do it is Robusto.
At your service.
And at the moment, she's not rolling very well on this, and I don't really have the ops to spend. I need to make sure I stay over 20 ops. The best I can get to is like 51% for 16 ops, which I don't want to do. So we're going to leave that for the moment.
Ready to go.
We don't need to worry about bringing down unrest in India. We don't actually need to worry about bringing down unrest in Pakistan either, but we could do with boosting public opinion a little bit. You could look at replacing another org with Interpol in your Gov character. I could, yeah. Let me do this first of all. So I'm going to public campaign in Pakistan, and we'll spend a little bit of money to bring that up.
We must persuade the people.
Bob Federcan has been inspiring, so we've got apparent loyalties that are actually quite high on most of the team, but Steve Jobless is the lowest.
For my mission.
So Bob, I think, is not my investigator, but I don't have a good investigator available. So I'm going to get Bob to investigate Steve.
I'm here.
And this is the problem, is I can't spend the ops to do it. I need to find out what Steve's current loyalty is, but I'm not spending all of this ops to do that. We are just going to inspire him, and I'll do a double
they're on our side.
inspire on Steve. And then Steve's jobs for the turn. What I've been doing is I've been trying to get myself as a great nation that allows India, Sassoon, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Sri Lanka. Yes, that's exactly the one I want, Alf. That's where I want to go to. Not at the moment, Demonicus, because I've just gone through all of their XP, but we'll have a look as they level up. What do I want Steve to do right now? I have been going through all the factions and trying to get non-aggression pacts with them. Okay, I can just do this, can't I? Yeah, shift click. Okay, so I've got a nap with the Initiative. I've got a nap and intelligence sharing with Project Exodus. I've got a nap with Protectorate. I don't have a nap with Humanity First. I've got one with Resistance. I don't have a nap with the Servants. I would like to try and get a nap with the Servants just for now so they're not messing around with me. So let's see if we can find ourselves a Servant.
Eyes on target.
Okay, so that's all of that stuff done. We are very, very close to the end of the year. I need to keep an eye on that. I do something on the 30th of December, and when we get to 10 boost, I'm going to confirm assignments for the turn. I'm going to speed up time. I'm going to unpause the game.
Protecting our interests.
Okay.
I couldn't get through to them.
That was an 8. He rolled a 100%, which is just a wild roll.
Stay loyal to the gods.
Okay, I know Steve. We have been pumping Steve's loyalty. I just don't know what it's sitting at right now.
Person of interest surveilled.
Okay, we found a servant person, which is great. Yes, I'm keeping an eye on the date, but thank you, Demonicus. India has been using its space program to build connections with its less developed countryside. Thanks to a steadily increasing number of satellite launches, the Intigar region is enjoying the benefits of high bandwidth satellite internet connections. Once remote households and businesses are being plugged in on a daily basis, allowing them to be more fully participate in India's flourishing society and economy. So it really does bring people together. That gets us a GDP increase by 1%, and we gain a cohesion. Make that bread. That gets us a 2%. So this is a 1%. This is a 2% GDP increase, slight inequality change. Oh, look, we're trending. 1%, get a slight education, and we don't need the public opinion boost. I'm going to go for the make that bread. Get us more incoming. 10 from Mars, we're supposed to... so it's the mission control up here when this hits... No, sorry, when boost hits 10. So I'm going to make that bread. We can invest a lot of money into economy, if nothing else, because that just requires money, not influence. So I'm going to get the GDP up by 2%. That's pretty huge.
We've moved the needle.
And that's a public campaign boost in India, which is great. Hey, Toasted, good to see you. Hey, Core, good to see you. We're just kicking off. We're just literally playing out the first turn. 26, 27, 28, 29.
Do not seek to be the elephant.
Okay.
Become instead the mosquito, which pierces its mighty hide,
So,
which laces its blood with disease,
Come
and
on,
which cannot be swatted
Castillo.
away by its feeble tail.
I wish I could turn off these voice things.
5 moves.
I think I might, if I do that, it turns all of them off, though. I might do that for next stream. But anyway, they have completed Missile Warfare Doctrine, and they've gone for Solid Core Fission Systems, which is fine. Like, I'm not reading that word right now. Does give us access to missiles earlier than normal, which is bad. Now, it is the 30th of December, so let's jump back to India. And
Prepping for next mission.
we can direct invest into the country with our resources to build it up. Most of these require influence to invest, but we can. I thought funding was just a no. Sorry, it's usually I don't have any money, so funding just requires influence as an investment to boost. But I can spend cash, which I have 3.9k of, to do something else. So, for example, I could invest in mission control to bring that mission control up faster, or I could invest in boost. Now, boost is very expensive. I'm probably. Yes, I did read it all core. I'm just going to check if you didn't write anything more that I didn't read. No, I read it all before the stream started, and I found it all very, very useful. That is my plans for research. So I think I brought it up before you joined the stream. That was part of the plan. I'm thinking about investing in mission control. What is the earliest APS US like missile tech on our tree? I'll have to have a look. I'm thinking both if I can afford it. So if we put about 1,000 money into mission control, that'll get us up by 9 points. And then if I invest in funding, we could maybe go as far as I can put 3 points into funding, which isn't a lot. Or I could go further in here. I could just go all in on mission control. I think all going in. Yes, I'm not pushing completions, it's just points. But this mission control is something we're going to keep building until we run out. I feel like just buying out all that I can right now means that the development is faster in the long run. So I'm going to invest 15 points, because I've already invested 4 earlier in the year, into mission control, which is going to cost us 1.4 cash, and it's going to cost us all of our influence. We have a really nice influence income. Hey Hildebrand, direct investment costs less in PAC and smaller nations, though, doesn't it? Yeah, but let's have a look. So this is going to cost me 1.4k 573. If I do it in Pakistan, in fact, we could just go into found space program with them. I can go into. It's only going to cost me 1.3k. 600. I can get 18 investments into their found space program, which they haven't got. Do we want to save cash? And we're not actually spending that much cash, TRM. We're going to walk out of this with still 2k. As long as we keep 1k in the bank, I think we're pretty tight. I know that investing in space programs seems better, but I actually think going for mission control is the correct investment here. So we're going to get our 11 points into mission control. They're at 45 found space, so 18 is 3 over. 18 is 3. Okay, so we could actually just get their space program online. Yeah, it's down here. Okay, so if I go 15 in to here, that will get their space program done, and I can put a little bit more. I don't have anything to put into mission control in India though, but we could start building out mission control in Pakistan as well. 5, not 145. What? You only need 5 to finish. Oh, it's 50 out of 60. Wait, I'm getting confused as to which one you're talking about. Oh, it's 5 here. Right. 5. I see it down there. Yeah, we're at 45 out of 50, so I only need 5 investment points in here. Okay, we're going to confirm that then. So that's Pakistan now has a spaceflight program. Pakistan has joined the list of spacefaring nations to launch a small satellite to orbit. Factions may begin building boosted mission control here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully invest in mission control as well. And then here, I'm going to direct invest as much as I can into mission control before I run out of influence. So we're not going to have any influence for a while, but I'm going to invest in there. So that's a bit more mission control as well. Now the next thing we're waiting for, hi puppy, the next thing we're waiting for is our boost to hit 10. I don't have any influence for funding, unfortunately, Demonicus. I've spent everything I can on found space program and mission control. Okay, let's get time ticking forward again. Gives me 1 free MC, that's useful. Okay, that's the end of the turn. That was pretty unexciting. Not a lot happened there. We do want to, before I forget, I want to communicate with that servant that we found. So let's send you to do that. That's them. Contact them.
Initiating contact.
Did this reset the date on these? Where is it? 31st of August. Yes, okay, they're all set to 31st of August now, which is great. The rest of the team don't have a ton to do right now.
Here.
I'm going to go again with a public opinion in Pakistan. Just build that up to a level where I'm really comfortable that it's not going to be in danger of dropping.
Ready for my mission.
We only have 29 ops. It's still not really enough for us to do anything about this. Oh, I'm sorry, Mishaps. That sounds like it sucks. Anything we can do to improve the income of ops. At the moment, what we're looking for is orgs that give us that income. That's really the only way we can do it. Once we get some space stations online, we can also get some passively from the space stations. But at the moment, we don't want to invest our boost into space stations. We want to get a foothold on Mars as quickly as possible. That's really what we're going to have to push for here. I'm going to keep pumping the loyalty of Steve Jobless. Robusto Combusto needs a mission. I think we should prepare to grab another country to get exposed. We don't have the control points for it, unfortunately, Demonicus. There's the only other country we could probably get would be where is it? Would be Doha. We could get Qatar. We could potentially spoil it out, but the Resistance currently own it, and it's 5 per control point. We're at, so that'd be 40. We could afford 1 control point. There's just not much point in I think in getting it. I'm going to go for an assault alien outpost. I'll get it up to 23%.
We're going in.
We'll see if she can do something about it. Rocket at 9.7. Yeah, that's an important one. Everything else here is good. I'm going to confirm assignments for the turn. The other thing, just very quickly, there was Interpol. Who is government? So Robusto Combusto could grab Interpol for me and sit on it for the moment. The +2 investigation, +2 security is quite nice. It also gives +1 ops income, which is also really quite good. We'd have to get rid of one of these. These are all giving ops income. Let's put Paneka Rocketry. There's a mosquito on me. Oh no, it's a spider. Go away, spider. I don't want you on my knee. We cannot afford. Oh, we don't have any. That's good. Yeah, 150. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that when we get 150 influence for Interpol. It shouldn't take too long. Let's confirm assignments for the turn. Let's unpause. Let's zoom out. So it isn't quite as disturbing a light show.
We had a breakthrough.
Okay, that's good. That's another 2 loyalty.
Wherever you lay your head, it is said. If only this were true. Home, as far too many of us know, is only where no one is trying to destroy all that you hold dear. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee to the BBC. Okay, so the Protectorate have research settlement HABs, which is tier 2 HABs already in 2028, which is wild. And they've picked a mission to the asteroids as their next one, which I'm a little bit concerned about. I would like to try and take control of another research, but I still don't think we have enough. Oh, we can. We can take control of mission to the asteroids. If I drop this down to 1, we're still in charge of biotech as well. So we're going to try and take control of 2 different techs here. Let's just keep an eye on how this is taking up to make sure we don't fall behind on this one. The next thing we need to do is we need to head to Mars because we've hit 10 boost. I can chat's like 10 boost, 10 boost, 10 boost. Thank you very much, chat. I appreciate you keeping me right. Chubby spiders are very cute. So let's have a look at what the best sites. I want to prospect actually, which is in Intel prospecting. I want to look at Mars. Why is Mars? Mars is here. Okay. So what we're looking at is what is the best source. We cannot lose it. Okay, cool. So once I thought this just showed that you could still lose it. Audacity, wow, alert. Okay, so there's some good sites here that I can see already. Let's have a look at metals. This site here, Isidis Planatia, has 70 metals, 18 water, 25 volatiles, 4.9 high. Yeah, it really is much better, isn't it, Endless Hour? I think it's much easier to read. Utopia Planatia does look very nuts, but Isidius Planatia also looks very, very nuts. If we have a look at Utopia Planatia, does have a lot of water, which is really nice. It also has fissils, which is pretty rare. Not only that, it has 2.4 fissils. Fissils have actually rolled really low in this one, so 2.4 fissils is actually a lot of fissils for this playthrough. But not nearly enough metals is the problem. Only 10.9 metals. This would be, what I would really like is 2 bases. I would like Utopia Planatia, and I would like Isidius Planatia. I think I want to start with Isidius, because it has the volatiles of 25 and it has the metals of 70. Deja does have more fissils, yes, but doesn't have much else going for it. It's actually a nice spread on Daedalus. Olympus Mons, where's Olympus Mons? Has 17 nobles. This is also good. Nobles aren't that common. It has 2 fissils.
This is actually a good spread. If we only got one base on Mars, I wouldn't mind taking this because it has everything. We can only grab one right now. I think we're going to grab Olympus Mons. I think that's a really nice grab. It's not amazing, but that's a decent bedrock. And then our next boost will go into another one. We can only support, I think, 2 mines at the moment. Yeah, we can only support two mines with our mission control right now. We have to keep a part of that. We haven't probed the asteroid belt yet, Tosa, because mission to the asteroid belt hasn't been completed. What's the highest? The highest water is any of these. I don't think the moons had anything that exciting. If we have a look at... does it actually show us the moons here? Or do they show up in inner system asteroids? Do they? No. No, they don't. I don't think the moons show up on this list. Oh, no, there you go. Phobos and Deimos. Yeah. They're here. They're right on the screen. I'm stupid. I think we're going to go for Olympus... Excuse me, Olympus Mons is our first. Oh, we actually don't have enough boost. Interesting. I need 10.6 boost. So we are 0.4 off. So we're just gonna have to wait until we get 0.6. Okay, we're talking to the servants.
That they are our superiors.
If I give you 1 cash, that will just improve relations. Well, we'll just improve relations for now. Finish mission to X, increase the base mine count. So yeah. Okay, now we have our water income. So we have our second base online. We actually only have enough mission control right now to support 1 more base. Because the 2 bases we have plus the space station. Oh, we know we should be able to support 2 because we've got 1 space station, 2 mines. That's the 6. But we now have a water income. We now have an income for all of the main stats. We have no negative incomes. Boost income just doubled. Oh, it jumped up to 8.1. Yeah, because we're no longer having to support our space station by bringing water up from Earth. Yeah, it's going to be handed $1. And the fission power project is now available. I'm going to set that as a favorite, so we've got it. Missiles are now available. I'm not going to set that as a favorite for the moment. 10.6, there we go. We can now grab Olympus Mons. Olympus Mons, found outpost, done. Okay. The Academy of Construction of a new outpost, Seneca Base at Olympus Mons on Mars. I need to give this a name, so let me just open up the naming list. Run replit. How do you say Uranus? I say Uranus. I had one UAD. Now it represents like a billion or something, like a million, or at least 100,000. Invalid syntax. There's a syntax error firing mishaps in line 14, which is the base list. I can't see where. Oh, there's a double comma after the goon zone. There's a double comma after goon zone. Can I just edit it myself? Goon zone. I see it. Delete. Yeah, I think I was able to do it myself. Got it. It's working now. Okay, I want a base. That's for a shipyard. So Scaffold Shipyard needs to go back in. But this is Boring Corp. Central Hub. And I need to set that to have a mine icon. And we'll save the name. So I can't build anything here yet. We need to build a solar collector. And we need to build a mining complex. I think we're going to need to build 3 solar collectors to support the mining complex. Unless I build a fission pile. So we need to think about how much boost that's going to cost us. But it's going to be a while before the hab is online anyway. Oh, thank you, Mishaps. And all good. You don't need to apologize. Alright, so we've got our foothold on Mars. That's huge. We're the first state to actually do that, and we're the first state to have a water income. Because the moon basically ruled no water at all. We're one of the few people that managed to we grabbed the only water slot on the moon, which is massive. It's going to put us in a really powerful position for getting into space. Everyone else has to boost water up from Earth. Hey, Deliver First, it's going good.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
But we don't need to do that. Alright, let's keep going. Let's take a sip of water, because it's so hot. Okay, the aliens have built a base on Grokan Tholis. I definitely do Toasted, yes. I don't know if we've got nanos researched yet, though. Once we have a little bit more boost, I think we can endless. I'll just check that in a moment. Did the station belong to the aliens orbiting? Okay, that's fine. If I just jump back to Mars, we'll use Boring Corp as a way to do that. In order to get a second base set up, I still need 10.6 boost. Because I don't have a nano factory, I still have to build the components on Earth. and send them to Mars. There's a specific building we can build on the Mars that will let us do that. I have no idea what asteroid that is.
Target secured.
Oh, she did it. She rolled on a 24% chance. She rolled 5, which you need to roll under. That's amazing. What a legend. Go Robusto Combusto. Alright, we're keeping an eye on here to see what everyone else is up to as well. It's the Bruce turret. Construction module T1. Cool, that's what we need, is a construction module. So we need to check our research next time to make sure we've got control of that. But yeah, solar panels to start with. The problem is we only have 4 slots. So if I need to build 3 solar panels, I can't build a construction module, which is a problem. Okay, new turn. Let's check experience. No. Anyone new? Hustonia. Oh, we've got Sequoia Financial, which is +3 admin. And they also gave economy. Who do we want to give Sequoia Financial to? Tanker Lelik's almost at max admin. If we get Sequoia, it's actually going to take him over the top. I don't want to do that. Steve Jobs has no admin at all. Let's grab Sequoia for him. Okay, that means he can grab Hustonia Surveillance, which will get him +2 espionage, or he can get Area Superconductor, which is +2 espionage and +2 influence. Yeah, it's more expensive, but for 20 bucks, I'm getting +2 influence, which I think I quite like. Cool. Okay, that's everything I can afford. Oh no, I can also afford Hustonia. Let's grab Hustonia as well for now. We can always sell it later. It means I can't grab Interpol at the moment, but I don't have the influence for it, so whatever. Alright. Unit construction module. It being built. Yeah. I can't build. I don't think I've researched construction modules yet, which is what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's available as. Yeah, it's not available as something I can build yet. I can't build a solar collector, though. Do I want to start laying those down, or do I want to buy another base? I think I want to try and confirm that I've got another base with my boost before I launch the modules, and then we can research construction. Yeah, I've got a feeling we're not going to get it very soon, but I'm going to hold my boost until we can get another base up and running. I think that's more important at the moment. Funny, it always brings us into South America when I click on Earth. Okay, assignments for the turn. Public opinion in Pakistan is really good. Public opinion in India is amazing. India now loves us because we've like done so much great stuff to the country, but we do have subversion because our cohesion isn't great. So what we're going to do is we're going to stabilize India, which does cost ops, but we'll do basic ops rolls to just bring that down. How is the subversion? We've also got some subversion in Pakistan, but I don't think we're going to get Bob to deal with that.
We'll make things
Tanker
safe.
Lelek will continue to inspire Steve. And Steve, I want you... Do we still see that? Yeah, I want you to talk to the servants again. Where is the option? And what I want you to do is I want you to continue to attempt to get us a non-aggression pact. What is our resting cohesion in India right now? Resting cohesion in India is 16. And currently it's rising from 2.8 up. 1 point unprotected. That's fine, Sujin Tofo. You cannot attack this point unless you control one of these 2 points. So as long as these 2 points are protected, it doesn't matter if this one is unprotected. So I'm just saving myself 1 action by not protecting this. You have a 23 admin character. Yes, is that a problem? Advise India. Right, yes. Who's the 23? It's Tanker Lelek, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. He can advise. That's a great idea.
Lending my expertise.
This will be a super nation build. Yes, I'm trying to turn India into a super nation, and eventually we'll build into China. I will try and build. What I'm trying to avoid doing, just I explain this every stream, but everyone else playing Terra Invicta right now is playing a Europe strat. You're welcome, Core. Or they're playing like Get America as quickly as possible. And everyone's doing the same thing. There are some interesting people doing like an Africa start, but I thought let's look at something that's not too difficult but is different, which is why I've gone for the India start, which is what I'm just trying to pump as much research out of it as possible. We're already doubled the research coming out of India in one stream. There's Russia, yeah. So just trying something different essentially. That's why we're doing the India kickoff. All right, let's unpause. Let's see how this turn plays out. So again, we're looking for 10.6 boost again. Okay, we're back talking with our friends.
You too understand that they are our superiors.
They do any interesting orcs? I wouldn't mind grabbing the Shimura Suzumeya conglomerate off them. +5 money, +1 boost, +19 science, +2 engineering, +2 science, +2 security, +3% economy, +3% military science. Would you like $1 more? Yeah. I want to try and take a little bit more off them than just $1. There's nothing else to really offer me except for orgs. But if I wanted that, Pavonis spotted. Yeah, where's Pavonis actually? Pavonis strategic relations. Not a hugely powerful org, however. But that is the developers. So how about $1? That is insufficient. How about $2? How about $3? Oh, okay, $23. I tipped my hand there. $40, $50, $100, $200. How about $500? Oh crap. How about $800? $600. Okay. She really looks like she's always smelling something really bad. Yeah. How about some space metal? Okay. How about 10 space metal? 100 space metal. They don't want anything. How about a space nuke? Okay, I'm just going to give them $1. And I'm not going to take this thing off them. I just want to improve relations. There you go. Complete trade. Have $1. How about a bottle of water? Yeah. They didn't want any of my stuff. They weren't having any of it. They were just not interested. Boost is building really nicely at the moment, which is great. Let's get one more mine on Mars.
Things are stabilizing.
Cool. All the stabilization has just jumped my research up by a ton, which is great. Best thing is 250. Okay, social science labs are available. So what else do you want to grab? I'm going to get fission piles research because we've got them and we're really close to getting them. They'll be done the 27th of April. So there's actually a pretty good chance we could end up with them being part of our Mars setup rather than needing to build solar panels on Mars. We could also build, you can also build space mirrors now and then reflect sunlight onto Mars to increase the amount of solar energy you get. But that's quite a big infrastructure project. I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, that's you're there, Sujintofa. We have all the moon water. I'll just confirm that now, actually. I'm pretty sure we do have all the moon water. If I just check the moon, we do indeed have the only moon water available. There is no water available to anyone in Earth orbit, which means we have a complete monopoly on water income at the moment. That will change when people get themselves to Mars, but everybody else has to spend money to take water off Earth and launch it into space, and that is really heavy. We don't need to do that. We just gather water on the moon, and soon we'll be gathering water on Mars as well. We pull a nettle. Yes, exactly, Kevin. I don't think we do kite, but we can have a quick look. Solar collector, climate lab, energy lab. No, we don't have the solar mirror tech available. We also have an open slot here. I did build a space. No, we start with a space science lab. I'm not going to build a lab because they all cost boost, and I don't want to spend any boost. But we do need to start building this out soon as well. We do also have the premium coffee maker on the space station, Industrial Space Station. That's a really important event that fired. Yes, they will be. Oh, they can't be built in Earth orbit. There we go. Okay, that's another turn complete. Nothing really happened that turn. Just a lot of successful missions, which is great. So what are we doing on Earth right now? Everything's looking great here in India. We're pushing more mission control through. We can check the status of mission control from this screen here. So there's a lot of mission control we need to build in India. We've built 2 sites so far. 3 sites so far. There's so many mission control sites that need to be built. So we just need to get on that. Also, solar modes, you will need heavy orbital defense. Destroy that station will comprise all service hubs relying on it. Yeah. We should probably set up another space science hub after our second Mars base is done. I'm probably going to do that. Make it a permanent assignment. Yeah, it's not a bad idea for Tankalilic. Let's advise here.
Offering counsel.
Okay.
Ready.
So we are at 1.5. I'm gonna do a public opinion push. A stabilized nation push in Pakistan.
We'll restore peace to this
Just to bring this down as low as I can. I'm gonna do Robusto is going to fight the aliens in Mombasa. Okay, there's a lot of aliens. The aliens are starting to spring up everywhere. I need to get her command stat up because she's the only one who can fight aliens at the moment. And I'm having to spend ops, although we actually have an okay amount of ops at the moment. I'll do a 69% chance.
To the LC.
And then Steve Jobless. He has good things. There's nothing I want him to do right now. Obviously, need to try and find aliens, but we can't look for aliens yet because we don't have the technology. This will be an evangelist or someone. Who's the other faction we don't have an app with? Humanity First. Let's see if we can find someone from Humanity First.
Investigating target.
Yes, just go shatter them, Robusto. Okay, let's confirm for the turn. Let's unpause.
If the nearest horizon is all you desire, you may have it.
I say I did speak to you. So they want to give me White Fang Industries, which is +1 boost, +4 admin, +2 science, +3% space science, in exchange for the Free Federation of Industrial Workers, which they're not getting. They want 4 boosts, which they're not getting, and they want high thrust probes, which I don't care about them getting because I've already probed Mars. What I will give them though is $1. Okay, how about some water? Okay, I have 3 water. How about 1 water? How about 2? You don't want any water. What about 20? 100,000? Okay, they don't want any money. I would quite like White Fang Industries. I mean, that's a pretty nice offer. you will like to play as the initiative. I always see the initiative as the bad guys. Do I want to give them the boost? They wanted what? 4 boost? 5 boost. They're not going to want any boost. So they wanted an org as well, which I'm not interested in giving them. They could have reusable rockets. Not a chance we want more. So you give them some other science project. More the grey guys. What if I gave them 200? Okay, what if I gave you 500? What if I gave you 600? So two sciences and $600 is not enough. Even the 4 boost, this is more than what they wanted originally. I don't think I've got enough resources to really tempt this off them. And I think this is now becoming ridiculous about the stuff that I'm offering them. Everyone gets a grey guy. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave negotiations here. I would like White Fang Industries. It's very good. But this is turning into a bad deal and they're still not willing to trade on it. And I'm not giving them any of my orgs. So, yeah, we can have $1. Have $1 for improved relations. Complete trade. And if it's just narco-capitalism, yeah. Okay, so we got the other missile project, the hyperglock explosive orb missiles available. So that's all the tier 1 missile types are now available for research.
Offering support.
Let's do this permanent assignment. Robson, almost about to hit 900 research. Okay, couldn't find that person, that's fine. Not too worried about that.
Things are cooling off.
We're down to... unrest keeps ticking up in Pakistan. We got it down to peaceful, which is good. Julie has a long-term money value for orgs, which causes them to overvalue them. Just like they don't care what's out. Okay. Most of your missile types you mean? Yeah, no Vipers yet. I thought I said tier 1 missile types. This is very pretty. Time is ticking forward right now, by the way.
Unable to destroy target.
That's okay. I didn't send you in with any guns, so it's acceptable that you didn't manage to kill anything. That's one way to look at it, Siron. Fitting name, by the way. Oh, thank you, Kath, for the 12-month resub, Kashmir. Been here for a year. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. You probably started with the last campaign, and now you're at the next one. Ooh, we got a, late as usual, we got a lucky strike at Waffle House. During a routine excavation, a sudden rockfall exposed previously undetected deposits of valuable materials. A subsequent resurvey by our exogeologists confirmed the findings. These additional reserves will able to sustain operations and sources for decades more. So mining of all basic space resources already present at Waffle House increased by 25%. This is more... yes, me too, Kashmir Go. This is big because Waffle House is the mine that's producing water right now. So we now got 9.2 water from this place, which is actually massive. That's super, super lucky. Oh, thank you, Sobercool. Yes, for those who don't know, I'm going to start playing Rogue Trader at this same time slot in 2 days. So just an FYI on that. I can't unfortunately conduct additional surveys because I need 35 science, but still, that's a great pickup. That's just up to 6.1 water income, which is pretty massive. Like, I'm pretty cool about that. Now, we also have 10.6 is the old yield. The new hasn't taken over. Wait, what's the new yield? The new yield is 11.5, which is good. Okay, we need to go to Mars, and we need to find ourselves another site. Awesome, Kashmir. So let's go back into prospecting, and we'll have a look at Mars. We were looking at one of the really good metal sites. Oh, thank you, Toasted. And thank you to Reaper. Yeah, I'm also going to drink some water. What's we doing for today? We're basically setting up the best mines we can on Mars. So I've got a couple of people. We could go high water here. There's 55 water available at Utopia Planatia with 34 fissils. There's also and 2.4 volatiles and fissils. Utopia Planatia does look very good. We already have really high metal income. Yeah, actually, metal income's at 80, which is nice. Getting that extra water this early would be really, really good. I think it's a close go between these two, but I think Planatia just wins out. I think Utopia Planatia is just the best shout of all of them right now. It's a really good grab. So we're going to set up a Utopia Planatia, if I can find it in the list. Utopia Planatia. Yeah. Okay, and we'll need a name for that. So let me just pull up the naming list, which means the music's going to cut out for a second. Yeah, that's we're the only faction with water right now, so this helps us a lot. Okay, I want a new base name, but I don't want a shipyard name. I don't want to use that one up because that's space station. Oh god, this is a TREM name, or it's a Tavian name for sure. The name of this station is, let me type it out first. Can a clam cram in a clean cream can is the name of this station. Thank you so much, everybody. What's the notice saying? Bonus for getting E2 if you can build the Enterprise D. Yes, it is where the shipyards are in the Star Trek universe. Now there's a franchise that has died a slow and painful death. I miss Star Trek. I mistyped can, did I? I typed cam. She would have to watch previous streams, but only highlights how much this game has. Last time we were robbing UAE and charming India. Yeah, we've come on pretty far. We are still charming India, so not too much has changed. But we are just making a little bit of an inroad into Mars. Okay, our next step, I think, is going to be to build a science research station, space science space station, the International Space Station. We're going to wait for the fissions to finish researching, and then we're going to upgrade our Mars bases to actually start producing resources for us. In the meantime, we need to do more missions on the Earth. How are things looking in Pakistan? So we're currently peaceful in Pakistan. Everything's just building up slowly. That's great. And in India, we're still looking good as well, which is really, really nice. We've got Tankalelek on permanent job to advise India. I noticed that a lot of our people have been seen by every faction, so we may want to lay low. I'm just going to have a look at level ups. Nobody has a level up at the moment. I think I'm going to take a turn to send Bruce Wayne to go to ground.
Evading pursuit.
I'm going to get Robusto to go to ground.
Going silent.
Boba Fett or Cairn also needs to go to ground. I'm just going to clear their being seen. I'm not going to worry so much about Steve jobless right now. Does the prayer and org increase game skill? I wish it did. Sadly, it does not make me any better at the game. It's just nice to have. Let's just do a surveil, I think, just to make sure there's nothing weird going on in India at the moment. And it's going to be a pretty chill turn where I'm just going to reset the visibility of all of our agents.
Hunkering down.
Going into hiding.
Okay.
Evading pursuit.
They've all gone to hide.
Setting a
Same
watch.
to repair. Okay.
Restock supplies. If they're eating my food, sleeping in my beds, and using my latrines, they'll damn well have to work for it. Chairman Soren van Beek, during labor negotiations regarding diamond miners' families.
Of course. Biotech is done, which is huge. That leads the way to cybernetics and a few other really nice bits of technology. Yeah, too much core. But what we're going to do is we're going to pick up Arrival Domestic Politics. Yeah, that's a good one, Toasta. Thank you for reminding me on that one. This is going to lead us into Arrival Law, I think is the one we want. Access Section Investigations. No, it's not Arrival Law. Is it Arrival Security? It's not full of empires. Or is it this itself that gives it to us? Strategic Lobbying, Instruments of Soft Power. Instruments of Soft Power is the research that we want. So we're going to do Arrival Domestic Politics next. Arrival Domestic Politics. Begin research. So we're working on Arrival Domestic Politics, working on Mission to Asteroids, and we're waiting for Fission Pilot to complete. It's both. Okay, cool. Yeah. Alright, that's done. We continue to unpause. Hey, Vanavir. They're going pretty well. We're actually on Mars already. Well, we've got just stuff on the way to Mars that hasn't landed yet, which is pretty cool. You should get orbitals next. Yes, we need to upgrade. Okay, we've got alien abductions in India, which we need to do something about. We can't allow them to gain control in India. Yeah. And also soft power. Cool. The music just completely stopped, which is weird. Why did the music stop? That's another very fast turn. A very fast turn. All right. Where's the music going? There we go. I was like, what's going on here? Right, we need to deal with those alien abductions. I think Robusto also needs to deal with aliens just in general. I'm going to send her off with a 76% chance. We'll get Bruce Wayne to investigate the alien activity. I'm going to get Steve to surveil around that point. And Bob will... How are we looking for... Okay, we need to just deal with the unrest. There's still just a little bit of unrest coming through because of our current cohesion situation. So we just need to keep stomping down on that a little bit. You have enough influence to pick up Interpol. Cool. Let's confirm assignments, and then we'll have a look at our orgs. I think we're very close to level ups for a couple of people. Bruce doesn't have. Robusto doesn't. Okay, we're not quite there yet. Interpol is available. So Interpol is +2 investigation. Who's my investigator? It is Bruce. So I want it on Bruce, which means I'm going to need to move something out. So let's move Juniper missiles. No, I need 2. We could probably move Perun to someone else. Perun is actually a fantastic org. So I'm going to just unassign Perun. Oh, I still can't grab Interpol. Because I don't have government on Bruce Wayne. Interpol needs government. So we'll have to grab Interpol on her. So let's unassign Pinaka Rocketry from her. I'll grab Interpol on her for now. We'll need to move it over later. Then I'll go over to Tanka Lelik and I will add Perun and Pinaka to him because he has all of the admin available to hold those. That means Bruce has slots free for anything else that might look popular, but we need to make sure we do move Interpol over. So next time Bruce levels up, I want to grab government on him, which he can't actually get. Street Rights Council, opinion leader connected. He can't grab government, unfortunately. That's frustrating. JPL would be nice to grab, but I don't have any Americans.
Offering assistance.
The Panic of Science. I'm not too worried. We're actually over on mission control right now. We need that new mission control to pop. Did this go down? I thought this was at 10 before. Hab module malfunction. A large accident has occurred on board the International Space Station. This is the result of the destruction of multiple modules. While forensic investigators are still at the scene, a lack of supervision and spare parts are already being highlighted as the cause. Incidents will keep happening until we expand mission control. We got a negative mission control event the second we went over mission control. Oh, it's because I moved my stuff around. That's annoying. So space is hard. Up to 2 modules on the International Space Station have been destroyed. We lost a solar connector. Okay, we just lost the solar connector. I have to rebuild that now. We have to spend boost to rebuild that. I can just select. There is an option to rebuild it. I think I can. I can't right click on it. I just need to click rebuild. It's going to cost us 0. It's going to cost us nothing to rebuild it. I can build it in space actually for nothing. We could also. We cannot add another lab though at this point in time. This will fix itself next turn. It's just because I moved. It's because I moved all my orcs around. I thought it was higher than that. I'll check them next turn, Demonicus. Actually, I'll check them now because I know you've asked a couple of times. So Bob can gain famous, criminal, streetwise, or untouchable. None of them are that massive. Criminal means we can pick up criminal stuff. Famous makes him harder to gets me an influence income. It makes him harder to be detected. Makes him easier to be detected. Streetwise makes him a little bit harder to be picked up. Untouchable means that if he gets killed, if someone tries to kill him and fails, they get marked. Tanka Lelik has prosperous, government, criminal, national hero, streetwise, and untouchable. Steve only has affluent available. Bruce has affluent, survivor, connected, eminent, opinion leader, counselor, streetwise, and untouchable. If they're not colored in green, we're not that worried about them. She has unifier, streetwise, and untouchable. And that's every famous, criminal, streetwise, untouchable. So there's nothing that special for anyone. Bob looks like the perfect criminal. No comment. Okay, I'm really enjoying this campaign so far. Things are going okay. We've got more alien abductions in India. This is not good. We need to get the aliens away.
Remains operational.
Oh, she failed to kill the aliens as well.
We found something.
The aliens are doing quite well in getting established on Earth right now, which I'm not happy about. We've got a lot of xenoforming probably happening in the background because I'm not dealing with alien activity, and the other factions don't seem to be cleaning it up either. If I was just to change this to xenoforming, we have xenoforming in Africa happening. Down here, I think. Yeah, we've got xenoforming happening in Africa. I think it's just in Africa right now. But yeah, so Tanzania and Kenya are slowly changing biospheres to alien biospheres. So if we end up running around India after you have 2 abduction events in India, yeah, I'm really worried about this abduction situation in India right now. It is not good. Go fix your MC ASAP. MC is fixed. It's fixed. I already fixed it. I fixed it, but the turn was running, so it didn't update. The mission control is fixed. Okay. So, what do we need to fix here? We need to do something about these alien activities. So Bruce is going to investigate the alien activity in New Delhi.
Headed there now.
We're going to try again with Steve to surveil in this area.
On Overwatch.
What's the situation like? So at 1.7 and 1.5, I'm going to stabilize in India.
We'll make things safe.
And I'm going to stabilize in Pakistan.
Restoring order.
I really know that I can't automate assault, whatever the mission is called yet. I just don't have enough ops really for it anyway to leave reverse. Hey Kavera, good morning, good morning. No, it's not morning yet. Good night from Australia. They will just explode. That's awful. It is annoying. Yeah, at least there's some stuff you can automate, like the advise that we're doing. Okay, let's confirm for the turn. Q2, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Okay, so we're at our mission control cap. We cannot build any more stuff in space.
Council.
I would love to Demonicus, but that requires ops, and I don't have enough ops to do that. Yes, and I don't have the projects. Our research development, okay, we can now build settlement cores, which is the level 2, which also unlocks settlement mining complexes. So we're getting level 2 tech for bases very early in this campaign. That's more missiles available for research as well. A whole load of them. That's all the frag missiles.
Order is returning.
So I was having some drink. Okay, we're back to peaceful, which is good. We're up to 900 science already. Okay, that's the 3rd abduction in India. This is really bad.
Recon complete.
We need to get the ability to detect aliens. Also, we've lost control of research here. Damn it, I've lost control of rival domestic politics. To the initiative. I don't know how they've managed to take control of that from me, but I can't take it back from them even if I put all my research into it. So we're gonna have to dump a rival domestic politics, which means the rest of our stuff will complete faster, but the initiative is just massively overtaking us there. What is the initiative's research like right now? The initiative's research is 623. There's absolutely no way they should be beating us. The only faction that comes close is the Protectorate, and we're still... Well, our research has actually fallen down. It was 900 a second ago. It's dropped down to 895. What's happened to our research, right? What's just happened that's caused us to lose about 100 research? That's what I'm going to do, Neil. That's my plan. But why is our research just dropped so... suddenly? I was ahead of them all, that Sojin. So I had 923 at the start of this turn. I was ahead of all of them. That's why I'm saying we should be able to match us. And then I've checked our research and it has plummeted. But yeah, I'm going to go all in on these and let's see how much we can drop this down by. So you're asking about how you can see. You see how my icon is highlighted here? Daily reverse on the mission to asteroids. If I reduce funding, it now jumps to the Protectorate. So it shows you which one, who's going to win based on what you've got invested here, by which one is highlighted in the list here. So that's how that shows up. So it also tells you up here in just the color of who's winning each slot. So Humanity First are winning slot 1, we're winning slot 2, and this is winning slot 3. It's really, really useful. Advised mission finished. Research dropped until it restarts in a day or so. Okay, that's what's happened. So we'll keep an eye on it. That should make me dizzy. And that's, yeah, so the advised mission finished is what happened, because we've got a new turn starting. Alright, we're up to 11.9 boost. That means I've probably got enough boost to... Why can't I build anything here? I don't have enough noble metals. Okay. So we're going to have to get... We're using our spare MC. That's another good point. We're going to have to wait until we actually have stuff available on Mars, I think, before we can build more stuff here, because we need the noble metal income. And I can use some of the useless ships in Earth orbit right now. They're just watching alien fleets. Yes, that's very cool as well, that you can bombard that stuff. Okay. We are racing towards being able to detect alien movements, but that's not going to complete until June. We are going to get Fission Pile in 3 days, which we'll use to start building stuff on Mars. We're looking at peaceful. I'm going to do another push, I think, just to stabilize our countries.
Order.
I feel like it's just useful to do.
Ready.
And that I don't need to keep chasing it.
We'll make things safe.
And then a job for Steve at the moment is a little bit hard to find. Hey, Squid Pie Meowface, thanks for wandering in. Good to see you. Maybe increase MC investment in India. I've got mission control investment at max in both those countries right now. I could reduce like economy a little bit, but I mean, we're at 1225 here, so we haven't built a new one yet. I could reduce economy and knowledge down to 2 and do that. And I guess it's a 23% increase in mission control. You spend a bit, yeah, for whatever reason it's not, I think I just don't have enough resources. If I just spend, Steve Jobless's job. What do I want him to do? Yeah, I'm trying to do something a little bit different, Squid Pie, because everyone else is doing European starts or America starts or China starts. So I'm just trying India. It's going pretty well. To the country. If you click the share button in nation priorities. That's very useful. Thank you, Kite. I didn't know that was a building. So we're getting 7.8 per month. That'll give us another mission control. So at the moment we're getting a mission control in 8, 16. Basically every 3 months we're getting 1 mission control with this investment. The US is easier, it's where I'm trying something a little bit harder. I don't want to mess with my investment too much because we are also still building the country up. If you notice, our GDP has taken a hit and our science has taken a hit with my changes to investment here. If I go back to this, this should go back up. What about MC in Pakistan? Pakistan is full-on mission control, but Pakistan needs more work to be kind of built up. Take one out of Unity. Yeah, we could take one out of Unity. I mean, I could do this if I really wanted to go all in. And we'll go 8.4. We'll run that for a little while, build up our mission control. Let's do public campaigning then. He's really bad at it. But they don't love us enough in Pakistan right now, so we'll just... I want it to be a success, so I will invest the cash.
I will tell our story.
The advised mission ended. That's a good point. That's a very good point about the advised mission. Okay, I think we were very close to level ups on a couple of people. Yeah, Bruce Wayne has a level up. I can't get him government, so I'm just going to keep pumping admin on him. Robusto also same. It's exactly the same ball. I'm just going to keep pumping admin. We also have an admin org available. I'll look at that in a second. Nobody else has a level up, so we've got standard holdings, which is +3. There's also a mission control org here on Pelops Aviation, which is +1 mission control, which is actually very big for us right now, and it's +4% mission control investment. So I think I'm going to get standard holdings. Wait, can I afford both before I invest? This is 1.6. This is 1.6k, but yes, we can afford it. I want to command on Combuster. Oh, it's okay. We can build the command up later. Admin is still the most important stat to start with. And some science onto tank. Yes, tank's a little bit different, you're right. And then I'll grab the Pelops Aviation on her. And then what we'll do is we'll see what science I can add to tank. So we can get rid of some of his other stuff and move it around a little bit. So for example, Aquila Aviation, we can unassign that from him for the moment. And that gets me access to Valkyrie Laboratories or Palangi. +26, +24. Let's grab Valkyrie Laboratories on him. Actually, there's also the Valerian Foundation, which is only +1, yeah. Bruce Wayne is national heroes. That means he can't have government. Gotcha. For India, you can try to start a rival with China. Oh, that's I think we already have, but I'll check that I have done that. Let's purchase that org. So he now has a bit more science. We'll go back to Bruce, and Bruce can grab Aquila, which means we've just dropped our mission control again, but we should be fine. Yeah. And then, yeah, we've now got 12 mission control, which means I can grab another Mars site. Let me just make sure I've gotten rid of the rivalry with India and China. No, I haven't. So I want to cancel the rivalry with China. Oh, I can't, because I need to go into set national policy, don't I? We're going to ally with Pakistan, though. That's something we should do. I also need to set national policy to remove the rivalry. That's correct, isn't it? Where's the set national policy? There's a thing that tells you what you can do with set national policy. I always forget where it is, but there is a thing you can hover over, and it tells you if you do set national policy. Here we go. No, there's no remove. China's a neutral nation. You don't need to set neutral. Okay, yeah, cool. Right, let's go to Mars. But first we'll go to Intel. And we'll go to prospecting. And what do we want to pick up? So at the moment we have a decent spread from Olympus, and we have a big water income. Do we want to maybe try and get a good noble metal? Oh, we've actually got the best noble metals at the moment. It's on a different tab. Okay, the main service by who controls the nation, so you can end rivalry now. It's on a different tab. Okay, you just swap to neutral nations when changing. Right, I'll go back and do it in a second. Daedalus, you're saying. Where's Daedalus? Daedalus Planarium. It's 23 water, 23 volatiles. It's a good spread, actually, and it's got 3.7 fissils. That's probably actually a really nice pickup, because it's got a good spread and it has the fissils. But we also have we've already got the best noble metals. Fish for fissils. I think Vantir and Sujin are on the right place. We've got all the water in the inner system at the moment in Luna. No one else has access to the water. Only we do, and I know they're both fuel for good engines. It's either we grab the 3.7 fissils or we grab another noble metals income. I'm quite liking Daedalus because it has a good spread of everything, and that's a massive fissils income. We'll be almost 6 fissils from the Mars once we've got that going. Let's grab the Daedalus Planum. Exactly. Because we're also denying it to the enemy. Okay, I need another name for this one. So let me just pull it out of the naming list. This is New Mombasa, which I think is that's a Halo reference. New Mombasa. It's a Halo 3 reference. Cool. And once Mission to Asteroids research, Snipe Ceres. Definitely want to Snipe Ceres. Mission, actually we should check, when's Mission to Asteroids completing? So Mission to Asteroids is going to complete on the 16th of June. We probably want to hoard as much boost as we can. Oh, we won't have any mission control to do that. Unfortunately. That can affect cohesion? Okay. Well, we don't need to do anything about the rivalry right now anyway. Yes, because New Mombasa is where the space elevator was, I believe. Which is why it was so important. Okay, let's confirm our assignments for the turn. I'm not going to end the rivalry with China, and we're going to unpause. Always need to make sure we keep hold. Okay, Fission Pile is research. That's huge for us, because that means we can start building more power plants on Mars. So if I just... Oh, we need to... What are we going to research next? That's a good point. All right. So there is a rival sociology, which brings to a rival mass communications and independence movements, which isn't something we don't really want independence. Peer rival give cohesion. You may want to check the mouse over menu for it. Okay, cool. Good to know. Kinetics warfare doctrine. I'm sure the AI will pick that up at some point. Advanced heat management concept. That leads to lots of radiators, doesn't it? Which we do need to get our hands on. And it's a requirement for stuff like quantum computing. That's right. It was a faction project I completed, not a global one. Thank you. Okay. What we really want, if we can get our hands on it, is a construction depot, which we don't have access to yet. We've got composite armor, crafting band, space stock, monovision pipe radiators, liquid hydrogen containment, the supply depot, commercial rocket companies, which just gets us a new org. Settlement core is the upgrade that we have at the moment. I don't think we need to rush this at the moment. We don't need explosive missiles right now because we're not building space. Interplanetary war, we're not building spaceships. Information Science Lab, I do want to get all the labs researched. I think I'm just going to continue getting all of the labs researched, so we'll get the Information Science Lab. Space Dog is also good because it makes you launch probes from space instead of the ground. I didn't realize that, Core. That's actually quite handy. Let's get the supply depot done then. It's very quick. We can think about strapping that onto the International Space Station in order to quickly launch probes to Ceres when it comes up. We can maybe see how quickly we can pick that up.
Lending my expertise.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to do... Oh, what just completed? Okay, the new solar collector is done on the International Space Station. That's great. If we just have a quick look at Boring Core... Space dock, not depot. Oops. Do I have space dock? Supplied space dock. Cool. Supply depot doesn't launch probes. Okay, it's okay. We fixed it. So if we have a look here, what do I need to build a fission pile? I need 10 money. I've got. I think I've got everything. So why can't I build it? I can build it in space. So we're going to build one. So let me just check this. So this is 1 boost, 10 money, 2 water. The thing is, this is going to eat into my boost income. This is going to take 344 days to build it. Yeah, this is my noble site. The thing I'm thinking about is the boost cost for building this. Does it tell me the time limit? Because then we also need to build the Outpost Mining Complex. No matter where we build it, it's going to take a long time. But how much boost do I need for a mine? I need 1.2 boost for a mining complex as well. So we could lay them both down right now. Is it because the main hab is yet to arrive? Okay. Will that take into account the build time when the main hab does arrive? Will it go down? Say for outpost mine first, it takes longer. I can afford an outpost mine right now. I've got everything I need to purchase it. It's 1.2 boost. I think I want to build both of them now on our first mine, and then we'll just keep building the others as we get the resources. The thing that's going to cost us most is the boost. Okay, there's the outpost mining complex, and there's the fishing pile. And that's us out of boost. They're on their way. Done. Committed. It's going to take a year, but then Mars will be online. In 2028. So probably 2029 our mine will be alive, which is
Things are stabilizing.
definitely not going to happen in our timeline. Let me tell you that much.
Cooling off.
Do that I don't have the boost for that yet. Oh, I actually do have the boost for the other mine, so we can do that too. That's Rabbit. That's Can Clown, Cram, and a Clean Clan. So we'll set up an outpost mining complex. Yeah, and then we'll build a fishing pile. Was that 3,000 days? No, 19th of March 2029. Okay. We do have a third mine as well, which we could just get fitted out too. I think I'm going to get that one building as well when I've got 3 boost. Also, research is back up to 953, which is what I was expecting it to be at. As soon as we got our 2.3 boost, can we buy a bit of noble to get modules built entirely in space? I don't think we can at this stage. There's no available. We can only sell resources. We can't buy resources. Okay, new turn is up. It's kind of the same old at the moment on Earth because we don't have the control point cap to really do much else. We're just kind of basically stuck here just doing this at the moment. Yeah, we need to get a skunk works. We need to get a construction module first, but no one has. Yeah, no one will have nobles at the moment. The biggest issue we have right now is just unrest is constantly popping up.
Ready for orders.
No one else has any mines, Demonicus. If we have a look at intel, if you look, no one has any resources income at all apart from us. We're the only faction with positive income. Nobody else has mines yet. So we can't buy off anybody else. We are the most advanced faction in terms of our space income. Like, no one else has stuff in space apart from us. They should be buying it off us, really. I'm just going to do another round of stabilizing.
We'll turn down the heat.
There's not a ton. Actually, I will send her after alien assets. We do need to do something about them. They are building up, and I am getting concerned.
Standing by for orders.
Everybody else can stabilize.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
And then you can just do public campaigning to get yourself some experience.
Try to sway the public.
Okay. XP check. We just did an XP check last turn. I think there's nothing to look at. Yeah, nobody has a level up. And there's nothing really new. There's these things here which give extra knowledge investment, but I'm not that worried about them at the moment. Excuse me.
Offering support.
Oh, we've got enough boost to do the last mine. Let's just get that done so I don't forget about it. So we'll do another outpost mining complex. Yep, and then we'll do a... I don't have enough for fission pile yet. I need 2.3 boost for another fission pile. So we should wait till we hit 2.3 boost. And we will get more fissile income, which will offset the cost of actually running them.
The situation remains chaotic.
So now I can add the fission pile to the base. Okay, so that's all of our mines now outfitted. Is there any window? No, there's not. You have to do that through the wiki to find all the factions, the traits. Okay, that's a... He actually has critical failed his public support role. Well done, Steve. That's amazing. Oh look, there's a comment.
Too strong.
She failed to kill the aliens again.
You'd think a threat this big would finally make us abandon old grudges and band together. But humanity always finds a way to hurt itself, doesn't it?
So now...
Commander Fiona Ayawade, undated letter.
The initiative of completed arrival domestic politics. I can click on that comment, yeah. What we're going to do... They've picked vacuum electrostatic principles as their new research. What I'm going to try and do is take over this research, which I can do. And I'll still hold on to mission to the asteroids. I'm going to slow down this research to put more into these researches. Can I go 2 in this? I can go 2 and 2. And we're going to take back over this research, which is good. Why do you want me to click on the comment? I can send my armies to hunt Xenoforms, but that means they're going to leave. They're going to leave. I don't have allies for them to travel to. And there's no actual Xenoforms yet. It's just Xenoflora. Here's the comment. Oh, new orgs. Yeah, what a successful turn. What have we got? Formosa Industries. The Academy is not eligible to take control of this org. Okay. Well, there's foreign intel. That's Russian. There's nothing I'm really that excited about here, if I'm being completely honest. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Yeah, there's no orgs that I can get hold of that I'm that excited about here. I mean, the Foundation, Hilda does give 2 influence plus 1 investigation. Sorry, persuasion investigation. That might be nice for Bruce. Or even better for Robusto. But I want command on Robusto. We could get it to Bruce, though. Give him a little bit of a boost. But he's my investigator. I mean, that's an investigation boost as well, but it's not as good. She's my main persuader. Yeah, we can set them to do it, Core. I'm gonna grab Foundation. No, it's gonna use. I'm not gonna grab it. I'm not that interested in it. We can set our armies to do that. I can go to the armies. I can select them, and I can say hunt Xenoforms. But I don't think they're gonna find anything. I'll set 3 armies on it and see if they move anywhere. I'm just still taking over the turn. Okay, no, they are moving. Okay. Let's go again. So Robusto, I need you to try and find the aliens that are in Kharkiv. Let's try and get on to 75%. Yeah, exactly, Kites. I don't think they're going to do very much for me, but we'll see what they do.
Where to?
We'll continue to stabilize here.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
We'll continue to stabilize here. We've got stabilization doing really well in both these countries. And then Steve will attempt again public campaigning here with the money.
We'll make our appeal.
Okay, let's confirm assignments. Let's unpause. We'll delete the armies. National Research Oversight Projects. We get initial 10% research from our control points. That actually sounds like a really good one for us. An extra 10% research right now would be huge in India. That's what, 4 control points worth of, that's massive. I'm actually going to just make that, I'm going to make that an active research right now. Let's dump space dock and do national research oversight. And I'm going to go all in on that as well. 17th of July this year. Cool. Can Pakistan and India now become allies? I will check that. That 10% is a new project. Cool. Common is small enough so players should be able to put engines on them and weekend them. That's maybe stuff for a mod. Let's have a look at India. Relations. Manage relations. We have actually allied with Pakistan. I've already done that. So that's good to know. Okay. Institutional outreach. Additional 5 orgs become available each month. There's that comment again, just chilling out in the background of space. You're orange to lose control of the 3rd slot. Oh yeah, thank you, Neil. We're up to 1k science. How are they beating us in science? I don't understand. It's because I move stuff around. Okay, I can afford to put 2 into this, which pushes it back by 2 days. But I've got control of the 3rd research slot back again from the Insidious Initiative, who keep trying to steal it from me. Thanks for catching that, Neil. I missed the color change.
Have any effect.
He's failed again. Oh, that's Bob who's failed.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
He actually succeeded with that one, which is great. Oh, so much stuff is happening. Okay, that's not happening in India, which is good. The AI's love to dump all the research into one thing to steal control,
Target destroyed.
And she managed to deal with the aliens in Kharkiv, which is great. A more successful turn. Only 1 failure. Loose puzzle rubble, not solid rocks. Accordingly, just trying to boost them anyway would probably just shatter them. Man, this crop of suck, yeah. Okay. Another turn up. We're just waiting for stuff to build. We could look, if we wanted to add a space science lab to the ISS for 0.7 boost. I think it's a space science lab I want. 3% bonus to investigate mission control. Yes, it is. I want to build a space science lab on the ISS to give us more mission control investment. It's going to take 30 days. It's going to cost us 0.7 boost. I think it's an easy buy. We have enough power. Let's just do that. Now back to Earth. Is Pakistan undefended? Let's go to speed up global research. We want propagate AI to try and steal it. Yeah, that is good. That is actually a very good way. If we can get the AI to do what we want it to do, which isn't easy. Okay. Rules for the turn. Robusto needs to go after more aliens. The best ones. Okay, there's actually more aliens in Kharkiv still, so she's going to do that at 73%.
Going in hot.
Then I'm going to send Bruce to investigate the Brazilian aliens. We're going to get Steve to surveil that. Whoa, that got weird. Steve to surveil here. He's not going to find anything, but
setting a watch.
I'm just trying to get into the habit of doing that. And then Bob, what are we doing? Peaceful. Okay, we're going to stabilize Pakistan.
Restoring order.
We will never know if Lise Meitner and Otto Hahn even dreamed that their discovery of nuclear fission would one day be used to build spaceships.
Yes, that's what I want to do, Kite.
Nevertheless, that we would have made them proud. Chancellor
That's useful, Cora. Good to know.
Keynote speech at the Spaceport Summit.
We have got another mission control available. One more mission control and we can build another base. They've gone for orbitals, which is good. We wanted orbitals, so the AI have picked orbitals for us. Let me just check research at the moment. So we are still on track to overtake the initiative here. There's no way I'm going to be able to... No, I can only hold on to 2 of these at the moment. But mission to the asteroids is going to proc pretty soon. It's going to proc in June. And we want to make sure we've got boost sitting so we can launch probes. You didn't see that, but I made a throwing dice action. Like if you're throwing a handful of dice, you're playing craps or D&D for launching probes, which is pretty funny. Okay. We're building stuff here. We've got things going on. We can just unpause for the moment. The prankster was debunked.
My expertise.
Initiating recon.
Cool. Non-stupid life forms will be detected, so that's more to deal. Oh, I want to fix those armies, don't I? Do I need to tell them to return home, or will they return home automatically? It doesn't look like I need to... Oh, no. Maybe this one didn't actually leave home. Yeah, it didn't. This one I need to say go home. And then this one, cancel hunt. There you go. They're on the way home. Stabilize is done. Inhibition. So they're hitting Brazil now, the aliens.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Cool. She managed to take out more aliens, which is great
Here's
for
what
us.
we found.
Found more aliens as a Xeno research boost. We now control both the resources.
The longer we will survive. And the less we depend upon burning our natural resources, the fewer territorial conflicts we will suffer. It is forever bewildering to me how few of us can accept this simple concept. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, lecture at Beyond Fossil Fuels Conference.
We just managed to snipe this research from him at the last minute, but now we have another global research to look at. So we are already researching orbitals. That's on its way. What do we want to pick up right now? Missions of the Asteroids is about to complete. Yeah, right, yeah, nerds, yes. I'm trying to look at the tier 2 and the tier 3 research as much as possible. I mean, we haven't even got high energy lasers researched yet, which is the prerequisite to like all of the laser tech. So I wonder if we just get high energy lasers done. Look at what you need for tier 2 labs. That's also a good point. ISU is also useful, what is the tech for tier 2 labs? There's orbitals, which leads to... That leads to tier 3 ring halves, which is not what I'm interested in right now. I can search, yeah, that's a very good point. I can just search. I need to view the full tree for that, though. So we're looking for a tier 2. They're not called labs, though, are they? They're called... What are the tier 2 things called? They're not called labs. They're called... Are they called research? They're called research centers. So the prerequisites for that are orbital core, which comes from orbitals. So there's nothing new there. Are the institutes not research stations? Institute is tier 3, yeah. Research centers are tier 2. They're all come from the orbital core research. You can see that here, which requires platform core, which we have, and orbitals. So they're going to pop once orbitals is complete. I think we're good. I don't think we need to worry about that. So there's institute resource, which gets us lucky strikes events are more likely to occur. Dry holes are less likely to occur. And it gets us some little techs. Directed space research is needed. They have more requisites. Okay, directed space research. What's directed space? Oh, that's what gives... Okay, that gives us all... Well, let's start working towards directed space, which means we need to get space research, which has not been done yet. Which has the augmented reality prerequisite. So we're going to do augmented reality as our next text, which doesn't get us that much stuff, but it does lead towards... It gets us op centers, actually, which is good. We're going to do augmented reality as our next one. Can I pull out of this a little bit? No, the initiative are all over it. Okay, that's fine. Quantum computing would be good as well. I'm not quite there because there's not enough jobs for that extra counselor yet. The cleaners have arrived. Strategic lobbying. Influence cost of direct investment. This is a nice one. Not an essential right now, but very good for if we're going to be doing more direct investing. Okay, let's head back to Earth. Okay, Pakistan needs to be defended. It has lost its defense status, so let's get Robusto. No, let's get Bruce Wayne to defend Pakistan.
Securing our
We're going to get Robusto to go after more aliens. We'll go after the ones that she's most likely to deal with.
Taking it to them.
Then I need someone to... Oh, damn, I spent too much money on fighting aliens.
Ready for my mission.
Because I need someone to be able to investigate the aliens in Brasilia.
Let's see what we can find.
And then you can boost admin on the second counselor to double advise India. What if we had the resource, if we had the XP for it, I would definitely do that. You need to go to where Boba Fett or Cairn is and do another surveil for me.
Initiating recon.
Up to 12.8 extra. That's pretty huge. Okay, let's also. Oh, I had in my head. Oh yeah, Steve. Wait. No. I want you to investigate.
Headed there now.
I want you to
Ready
surveil.
for my mission.
Thank you.
Overwatch.
Don't advise suffers from diminishing returns. Okay. There was something else I wanted to do that's just gone out of my brain completely. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna level up. So you don't have a level up yet. You don't. You do. You just get admin. You're not doing anything special at the moment. There's nothing here I want you to grab. You have tank as a level up. So tank's admin's at 23. I'm going to start leveling up tank's science. Oh, you want to get how you on 100 sitting on like 5 or 6? It's because of my how much India loves me. Delete reversed. They love me so much they give me extra influence. 25 plus 2.5. Okay, so you get half. It's a half. Oof. I could also gain government on tank, but I think I just want to bump his science up for more. If he's with my investment monkey right now, I think I just do a science buff to get more science out of his advice. Or we just push him to 25 admin and then focus on his science. Oh, the dog just woke up. What do I want to do? I think I want to go for the science investment.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay, Pakistan's safe.
Offering assistance.
Eyes.
Yeah, we'll definitely do 2. Okay.
And if it's somebody else's,
this is a very big one.
They'll use it against us.
Missions of the asteroids has been completed.
Take it.
So we need to make sure we are on to Ceres as soon as possible.
5 moves ahead.
What do they pick? Oh, we get to pick. Cool. Okay. What do we want to research next? So we're looking at the orbital tech. So augmented reality leads to cybernetics and space research. Space research is the one we wanted. Is there another? There isn't another thing, but does directed space research have one? It needs quantum computing, which we don't have yet. And it also needs... Okay, we just need directed computing. Directed computing means advanced neural networks and advanced atomic manipulation. Ceres, Vesta, and Pallas. Industrial space construction. Oh, industrialization of space is actually huge. You make a really good point, industrialization of space. We do need that module. Let's get that researching. Okay, so industrialization of space is our next one. It's going to take a while. Who leads to space? What leads to space docks? We already have space docks available to research. We just haven't researched them yet. They're available in our normal research one. And then the asteroid is made out of pure gold. Yeah. Okay, so that's done. The next thing we need to do is pause the game. And we need to go to the prospecting tab. Now, there is a button to launch. I can't remember where it is, but if I go to inner asteroid belt and remove Mars, nope, inner system asteroids. Is that all it's giving me? No, I can't be right. We're losing the second slot. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. Space system tab. Here we go. I can launch 172 probes. That will cost me 324 boost. So we don't want that. What we want to do is we want to find Ceres. And I want to launch probes to it, which will cost me 3.3. And then I want to find Vesta. And I want to launch probes to that. And I want to launch probes to... I see that, Sujin. We're going to look at that after I've sorted this out. I think the last one was Pallas. Nope. 49... It's Palas with an E. Or is it Pallas? Is it 2 Pallas? Oh, you guys can't see that. Yeah, there you go. I can launch for both of them. I can't remember if it's Palas or Pallas I want. But this will cost me 1, and this will cost me 7.5. I don't have... 2 Pallas. I can't... it's going to use all my boosts to launch for this one, but we'll launch for it as well. Okay, that's those 3 launched for. Now what's going on with the research situation here? Okay, if I do that, then I control both researchers again. Done. All right. Let's go get the turn ticking forward again. We need to make sure we take Ceres. That's the most important thing. Because that's the water bucket of the system. Last time we had to do it with Marines. The servants are set to lead industrialization space research. So they're going to overtake... Wow, so out of nowhere, even though they've not put anything into it, they're going to take over industrialization of space. How is that fair? So I'm guessing if I unpause the game, there's going to be a huge input of research all of a sudden. Okay, still more stuff happening in Brazil. And India again. 21 has suddenly come in.
By the numbers.
What's the servants' research numbers looking like right now? The servants only have 650 research. Headphone counts. Yes, it does, doesn't it, Hildebrand? I think we need to just... I think the servants are doing something weird. Yeah, so I'm going to pull out of this. I would really like to get both of these finished, if I'm being completely honest. I think I'm going to... Well, we could... Can we take... Okay, we just can't take that off the initiative, can we? No. I'm going to go all in on National Research Oversight. To get this completed as soon as possible. And we'll let this tick over. If they're going to complete it, then that's fine. It looks like they're going all in on it.
We found something.
Exactly what they're doing is they're going all in. That's our space science lab is online, which is cool. That's a little bit more science and more mission control. Put one each global for the diversity bonus. Oh, that's right. There is a small research bonus for doing that. Oh, but now we're losing, so I need to do that to keep augmented reality going. Okay. Any level ups? 15, 10, 10, 5, 2, 15. We got the Invicta Fund. Nah. Office 39 for North Korea. Nothing I really want in the orgs at the moment. Let's head back to Earth. Alright. How's the situation on Earth right now?
Standing by.
Excuse me. So we need to go after the alien life forms in Tanzania, but I'm so low on ops. She's just gonna have to spend. She's gonna have to go in there blind. In terms of India, we're getting a push up in subversion again in both countries. So I'm just gonna stabilize both countries.
Down the heat.
Ready to go.
And then Steve Jobless still can't actually detect alien activity, which is really frustrating. But wasn't there alien activity in... Yeah, there's alien activity in the Guwahati region, which is this one over here. I can't do anything about that this time because I don't have enough ops. So I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to just leave that for this turn. Okay. Sorry that I'm yawning. It is 11:30 p.m. for me. I am tired. I have had a full day's work today. Let's confirm assignments and unpause. I will unfortunately just get tighter and tighter as the stream goes on. There's nothing I can do about that, but we'll keep going as long as we can.
Recon.
I'm looking out for anyone else launching probes. I think I don't get told that. I think I get told if they arrive.
We were unable to increase security.
Ops income. Okay, that's... The aliens are everywhere. I think there must be 2 alien operatives active.
The LC is secure.
Nice work. She did that. She rolled under 32 and she rolled a 22. That's really impressive. This is really the theater that we're in at the moment. Actually, this is the theater. Okay, that's another turnover already. Not a huge amount of stuff happening just now. India can federate with Pakistan. I thought I couldn't. No, I can't unify with them. I can federate. I don't think I want to federate though, do I? Right. So we're at peaceful. Yeah, there's a yeah. It's a mod, Hildebrand. It is the solar system view mod. I'm only running 2 mods. I'm using that and the one that color codes the traits for your counselors. Those are the 2 mods I'm using. And I just really prefer this view to the default view in the game. I find this so much more readable, and it feels a bit more like a UI than just like a picture of the solar system. I get what they were going for before, but this just feels better to me. Starmup UI, thank you, Anna Saron. I couldn't remember the name of it. Okay. So Robusto. Well, first things first, let's get Bruce to investigate the inactivity here.
On the way to the target site.
Where did he go? Where did Bruce just go? Oh, we've actually got so much to investigate. Start in India, please.
We'll see what we can find.
He's back. Okay. Steve Jobless. I don't mind if they disable. Oh, Steve has a level up. Thanks. Let's get his. He can't gain government. I think I just need to keep pumping his admin for now. We just need to get everyone to max admin if we can. I'm going to get him to surveil. Actually, I want to get him to investigate who this guy is. Without spending any ops. This probably means he's not going to be able to do it.
What's the up?
Robusto needs to go and fight the aliens in Tanzania. Again, I can't afford to spend any ops to help her.
Where to?
And Bob, I need you to suppress unrest in Pakistan.
We'll restore peace.
Oh, Solid Snake. I hope you had a good nap at least. Let's confirm. And on pause. We're actually getting closer to our mines coming on live. All Steve can do is make money. How ironic, yeah. Solar Fission Reactor 1 is available for research, which is actually important research for a lot of engines.
Offering support.
Let's zoom out a little bit.
We've got some intel on our target.
The Protectorate, okay. Stabilizing is going well. We're up to 1.1k. Our science is just going up. Like, I'm really happy with how our science is increasing. That's alien abductions in New Delhi. How far are we off? Are we alien? Okay, alien movements is about to complete. I'm so excited for that research to complete. We finally get our hands on this guy. Oh wait, national research just popped. That's pretty big as well. What else do we want to pick up? So we were going to pick up space stock. Let's finish space stock. Oh, I can actually reset our research. This no longer needs to have 3 in it. There's no chance. Oh god, there's no chance we can take orbitals over. Nah. Okay. We're negative on volatiles. That's gonna that will fix itself when the mines are online. There's nothing I can do about that until they are. Almost time to splash some hydrogen. Okay, we've completed alien movements. So by studying residue found in the vicinity of reported alien sightings, we've established that rather than sweating liquid as humans do, these aliens dissipate heat in a similar manner to dry ice sublimating from solid to gas. Fortunately for us, tracking this is relatively straightforward. During the peak of the global war in Terra, most nations were already using forward-looking infrared flare to detect biological aerosol threats. By expanding the quantities and capabilities of our systems, we will detect the presence of this alien byproduct in real time. I'm not sure, Solid. I might, if I actually get a campaign finished, I'll be very happy. That's the main thing. Okay. Though our influence is weakened, we are still not without friends. Various figures in intelligence agencies and high-level corporations have agreed to feed us information, though if we've been able to tap into the communications of several pro-alien groups. Through spying on their servants, we should be able to track the movements of their masters. So we now need to locate an alien on Earth and use one of our councils to conduct a contact mission against it. So we actually get the ability to contact, which is something I've never played a faction that's been able to do that. Also, I didn't realize I forgot to move chat back to where it's supposed to be. While our attempts to contact the aliens continue, we will pursue a parallel, more aggressive approach. Any long-term truce with the aliens will require us to be able to effectively defend ourselves against their ability to subvert humans, and doing this will require us to understand their biology. An autopsy on a corpse is a necessary first step. This unfortunately requires us to produce such a corpse ourselves. This step is a risky one. It will certainly damage our relations with pro-alien factions, and it carries the extreme danger of antagonizing the aliens directly. We are uncomfortably aware of how vulnerable we still are, but we desperately need to know more. Detect an alien operative on Earth and conduct an assassination mission against it. It is possible assaulting alien installations on Earth or in space may also yield an alien body for study, but it's difficult to predict under what circumstances that may occur. So yeah, that's awesome actually. Okay, we need a new research for this wing. I think we're past the point of bootstrap spaceflight programs being useful because we don't need to bootstrap anymore. So I might mark this as obsolete. Let's get the xenology lab researching as well. I want to get all my labs done. Institutional outreach is also a good one. Yeah. Okay. That was just low level research, not big one. Yeah, we're still waiting for the mining bases to get up and going. They're going to be a while yet, and it's basically taking them a year to get up and running. Okay, new turn. Let's head back to Earth. We can finally detect the aliens, which we should be able to do in India. So where was the latest? I don't have enough ops. The latest alien activity. There was one in our yeah, here it is here. So we're gonna get Steve Jobless to surveil here.
Eyes up.
We're gonna get Bruce. Can't do anything at the moment. But we will stabilize India.
We'll make things safe.
We will stabilize Pakistan. And we'll get Robusto to try and continue to fight aliens with no funding. Which is, I know, very hard, but she's doing pretty well. Hey Hans, can you give us an alien corpse? Sure, only if you don't ask questions. Take your pick. Yeah, if only the Xenonauts were active, they could just sell them on the grey market.
Lending my expertise.
Setting a watch.
We just need to detect an alien now.
The situation remains chaotic.
Oh, he needed to roll a 95 or less, and he rolled a 97. That's really annoying. Oh, the Academy... No, the Institute have a move to Mars. Let's have a look at what they've taken. Space docks are now available, which is great. Institutional outreach... let's actually... I really want more orgs available. So, oh no. Yeah, they've grabbed the Argyria Panilia, which is one of the better water research sites. They actually... They don't have anything on it yet. Have they built... Has anyone built... has anyone got an income yet? No, no one's actually built mines, even though they've claimed sites. Exodus, thank you. I always confuse the Initiative and Exodus because they're both yellowish colors. No one's built any mines yet, though. And that's more introductions in India, so that's where the guy is. She's rolled amazingly again, which is fantastic. She's kicking ass, actually. Robusto Combusto. I guess that's why her name is all fire themed, right? I can claim another Mars site. Yes. We do have the mission control for it. We should probably do that. Let's have a look at the prospecting tab. So we currently have... We have thistles, noble metals, and water on Mars. We have 55 water. We've got a decent thistle income. We don't have the crazy metal income. But I'm wondering if we... Because thistles are something we're struggling with at the moment. If we grab one of the other big thistle sites. So we could either grab... We could either grab Stickney on Phobos, or we could grab Voltaire on Deimos. Or we grab the Insidious Planatia, which also gets us a massive metals income. $40 volatiles is pretty nice, but it's just 40 volts. I still think it's worth it. Let's grab Voltaire Crater on Deimos. This is Voltaire Crater? Yeah, I want to grab this, please. Yeah, cool. Found outpost. And then I want to give it a name. And that name is going to be something hilarious, I'm sure. Give me a base. Location. 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 Is the name of this base. Save. And I've got the boost, so we may as well just fit it out while we're here. So I'll add the Outpost Mining Complex. And I'll add the fishing pile. So that's all just happening in the background. Also a good place for a shipyard. Yeah, not a bad one, because it'll be easy to launch from here. But we'll just do the basics for now. We just get we just want to get our income up and running. Alright, assignments for the turn. We still need to find this alien that is operating in India. Bruce will investigate the alien activity. That's the alien right there. That's him there. Who's our best investigator?
Ready for orders.
Ready.
It's actually Bruce.
Ready for orders.
So, that can't be the alien because it's 89%. I'm going to get Bruce to try and investigate that guy. We're going to get Steve to surveil here just in case it isn't.
Ready.
I'll get Bob to investigate the alien activity in India. And we'll get Robusto to go after more aliens. It is 12 ESP. Okay, cool. Because we can do the contact mission. I was checking for level ups. No, nobody has a level up. Okay, let's confirm. Let's find us an alien.
I will help them.
Surveil.
On Overwatch.
Person of interest surveilled.
Got him. We have our first direct sighting of the aliens. Alien encountered. We've improved our knowledge about Xenoform Alpha 2. So we found Xenoform Alpha 2, which is this handsome fellow here. The first alien that we have found on Earth. So we need to do a contact mission with him next turn. And get him to stop abducting our people, please. That would be really nice if he could just leave them alone. Because I'm getting a bit worried about how much abduction is. Okay, no, he's still abducting people even while we're talking to him. Agents for the Academy positive to detect an intelligent alien operative in the Palma region of India. Yes, we know that. That's just 2 of them?
Target
No.
is still in one piece.
Here's what we
We
found.
contact first, then we murder. You did indeed just get back for first encounter, yeah. What a jerk. We do have some information on him, though. Okay. So, we need to do a contact mission with him. So we're going to do that.
We'll open a channel.
We're going to continue
Where
to
do you need
investigate him so we don't lose sight of him.
Surveilling target.
We're going to send Robusto
orders?
off to her doom.
Taking it to them.
And we're going to get Bob to
Ready
continue
for
to
my
clear down the alien mission stuff that's happening.
Offering assistance.
I've contacted Xenoform Alpha
contact.
2 of the aliens for a diplomatic exchange. Let's see what it looks like on the inside.
First contact with the aliens is underway, Chancellor.
The exodus from our faction has brought some unexpected benefits. We now have ex-members spread through both pro and anti-alien groups, and some are still sympathetic enough to our cause that they are willing to listen. A group within the servants has supplied us with some records of their own meetings with the aliens and has detailed their methods to contact them directly. Now that we have opened a channel, we have a new problem. We have absolutely no idea what the aliens are saying. For our plan to have any chance of working, we must require real fluency with the Hydra language. Both the pro and anti-alien factions are developing their own crude methods of communicating with the aliens. Our objectives require something more sophisticated. Conduct the Hydra language research project as soon as it becomes available. We now have enough working pieces of alien technology to begin to analyze their workings in more detail. Research alien technology. We need to complete these required tests and projects to start the research needed to fulfill the subjective alien signatures. Okay, we tried. Hey, Mirez, how's it going? Oh, good morning to you. Treat more Ovaltine. Okay, Xenology lab is done. I think that's the last lab we needed to research. So that's all the labs done. While we can trade with the aliens, I think we need a different project for that. Cool. So, corporate resolution is well off. Alien origin, we do need to research. Strategic lobbying. And influence cost of direct investment. That is something I want to pick up, but not right now. It is August, so if I want to make use of it this time around, I do have to do it soon. They'll either torch this or drink their Kool-Aid, pretty much, yeah. Oh, I need the information science lab. I'm just going to continue grabbing labs until we've got all the labs. I just want to get them like out of the way and done. We're still leading on augmented reality. We're losing these two. Augmented reality is about to pop. I have not taken Japan yet. No, I still don't have enough control points to do that. But our science is ballooning, and we've taken another mine on Mars.
We've got some intel on our target.
Okay. That's we've got a lot of research on him, so we now know all of his stats. He only has survivor right now. From that stream,
information is our greatest weapon.
Just that we're
bar
winning
none.
the space race at the
If
moment.
we know enough about what we're fighting.
Sorry, she
and
decided
where,
to talk over me, guys.
we can win wars before even a single shot has been fired.
So
Commander Fiona Ayawade, data in the shadow of war.
The big one, Garziator, is that we're winning the space race quite handily at the moment. We're the only faction that has mines anywhere, and we're building more on Mars as we go. So we're doing quite well there. Yeah, shut up, Fiona. So they've that's us completed augmented reality, which is one of the prerequisite techs we need for. Where was it? It was the research tech. I can't remember the name of it now. If I click on augmented realities again, where's augmented reality? I can't see it. So if I click on augmented reality, that leads to space research, which is the next one I think we need to want to pick up. And then it leads to directed space research, which is a really big one. Oh, yeah, military mission does, but I want to get space research on the way. We've got everything we need before that. Other options. The humble search bar, yes, it's very important. There's terrestrial military science, which is useful. Space research is a big one. Photonic computing, multi-core fishing, kinetic warfare, in-situ resource is also useful. We're very behind in laser research, like really far behind in laser. There's also arrival sociology. Like a bunch of these, we need arrival international relations gets us some of the bigger come together nations. There's a few here, yeah. Those are ones we need. Let's get a rival law going. It's a pretty big, boring one, but it's one we need. And we'll let time tick forward. Now, do we want to try and kill this alien now? How bad is that going to be for us if we hit him? Because we do need to kill an alien in order to get the autopsy done. But how much hate is that going to... The resistance to lead in industrialization of space research. Are we running that one? No? Okay. They have just taken over. So hang on. Let me get this straight. The servants have poured 1,735 research points into industrialization of space, and now the resistance are set to overtake them from nothing. The Protectorate are going to overtake us on arrival law, though. Unless I do that. Okay, we're going to hit this alien next turn, if we can. I do have an assassin. I don't know how good they're going to be, though. And we're going to kill it. We're going to bridge our first... We're going to try and bridge our first alien. So our assassin is Steve. Steve does have 14 espionage, which isn't terrible. It's an 8% chance to kill this guy, and I can only spend 2 ops. So we're not going to be able to assassinate him right now. It's because they're going all in on it solid is what's happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to... No, hang on. Don't do this. We're going to continue to investigate this guy to keep an eye on him. So we don't lose him. And we're just going to do business as normal, basically. Until we build up enough ops to take him out. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to push it to 5. So we'll do another investigate. Okay, we need to defend India. India is currently undefended, which is a job for Robusto. So Robusto actually needs to spend influence to defend
Securing
here.
our interests.
No one else has defend, right?
Standing by for
it has
orders.
to be her or Bob.
Ready for orders.
We will stabilize, I think. Yeah, we'll stabilize India.
We'll make
and Steve jobless. Prep work is needed for the first Hydra squashing. It is. I've been very weak for most of the stream. I really appreciate you being here, Miss Subs. You don't need to be here, but I appreciate that you are here. Thank you very much.
Setting a watch.
Okay, I've definitely got India defended. Let's go. I'm starting to get very tired.
Making things safe for our people.
I don't know how much longer. I'm not going to end like straight away. I want to keep going for a bit longer.
I will help them.
But we're starting to get to that stage. There we go. The Hydro Language Project is available. How much research is that? 10,000. I want to get that done sooner rather than later. Oh, are you aware that you can contact aliens? Yes, I've already done that, Core. We already did a contact. That's why we've got the mission objective now to learn their language. Maybe did you miss that? I don't know. Boost is 11. There's not much I can do with Boost right now. But thank you for making sure that I did. I do appreciate that because it's easy to miss a lot of stuff. So, augmented learning, that's useful, but not great.
If the nearest horizon is
that's okay.
Desire,
there's a lot going
you
on.
may have it.
Okay, these guys want this thing off us again. So they want the Oliver Project and high thrust probes for the Poseidon Foundation, which I don't want to give them the Oliver Project. Don't drag it out if you're knackered. Yeah, it's just going back to work at the moment is tiring. Would you like some water? No, you do not want water. I was just super surprised. Yes, I'm surprised too. I didn't realize it was something I could do. Yeah, exactly. You don't get our orgs. How about $1? They're not going to like it for anything, unfortunately. Okay, they'll take it for 100 metal. But do I want the Poseidon Foundation? I mean, it's fine. It's a bit more science. Is this worth 100 metal and high thrust probes? I don't want to sell them boost though. I don't want them in space. Okay, they'll take it for around about 1,000. They'll take it for 700. I'm pretty happy to sell them that for 700. Will they take it for 600? Maybe 650? They'll take it for 650. I'll take it. I'll buy it off them for 650. That's true. They do already have a base at Mars, and we'll just add that to Tankalelic, who needs more science. So let's take Pinaka rocketry off him. I just need to make sure we're in the middle of a turn, so it's fine. You can take the Poseidon Foundation. That gets your science up, and then somebody else needs to grab Pinaka rocketry. They got, yes, they did. we just threw some money at them and took something from them. They're like, oh, we don't really need this. You don't? Excellent. Thank you so much. Augmented combat training. This is a really, really good one for when we want to start building up. I'm going to set it straight so I don't forget about it. We lost the alien. No, we haven't lost the alien. We just failed the nuclear power. Nuclear freighters. Ooh, this is big. Nuclear powered haulers excite delivery ham modules by 18%. Reduces boost use for sending materials from Earth to be on low Earth orbit. This is actually a massively important tech. Not fine. Okay, it's a bad habit. I will not do it in the middle of a turn then in the future. He's doing something. Alien monsters. Where previously the land altered by the visitors was mostly eerily still, now mountainous and monstrous silhouettes move through the unearthly vegetation. There were, until now, still those who refuted the presence of extraterrestrial beings on our world, but the startling footage of those immense new entities has submitted admonishing convictions to be the most staunch unbeliever. This is really bad. This has never fired in a campaign of mine before. Their titanic bulk blots out the light, and the land trembles at their step. Trees and buildings are pushed aside as if they were tissue paper, or are uprooted by vast tendrils as if they were mere seedlings. And even miles away, the very air seems to bend in the deafening cry. All the world knows it. Giants are among us. Alien megafauna rampaging through Mogadishu. A massive group of alien and Earth megafauna is rampaging across the Mogadishu region of Somalia, killing civilians and damaging infrastructure. Only a military intervention can prevent it. We now have kaiju. And they actually appear on the map, I believe. No, these ones don't. Yeah, they do. There's a kaiju. So, yeah. Uh-oh. This is because I've not been able to fight them properly. Does it, T-Ram? What's the name of the movie? There's nothing I can do about it right now. I can't send armies to fight it either, because it's not in my country. And they're still abducting people in India. That is awesome. They do indeed have Godzilla. Yes, the aliens have grown a Godzilla on Earth. Oh, Pacific Rim, yes. Great movie, Pacific Rim. Don't watch any of the sequels. Right, we need to get we need another successful investigator on this guy. I'm worried. What's going on here, by the way? Good luck, Mogadishu. I know, yeah. So let's get another investigation on this guy because we need to hit him again to get it to level 3. Level 5. Sorry, I'm not going to spend any ops on it.
We'll see what they're up to.
Robusto needs to keep finding the good fight where she can, but she's really bad at it now.
Head into the LC.
Bob needs to investigate the inactivity that we have.
On the way to the target site.
And Steve Jobless, best I can get it to is 13%. We'll just continue to surveil to make sure we don't lose him.
Initiating surveillance.
the right next to you, ready first turn, so I'm hoping they'll be useful. Can we unlock an anti-Godzilla project? If we help kill it, we can unlock an anti-Godzilla project, can we? You are intel sharing with the Exodus. Yeah, that's what I mean. So they're checking him out too. Asteroid lands the cave versus. Is that not? I know the name of the movie. Do they not use Head and Shoulders to kill them? Evolution. Is that not Evolution, T-Ram? I'm pretty sure they use selenium to kill the aliens. So we've got the Humanity First control Somaliland, but they don't. It's actually cracked down. They also control Ethiopia, but it's cracked down. So there's actually nobody controls anything nearby to intervene, and I can't send armies, obviously, because I'm not an ally. Yeah, and I can't send the cleaners either. Yeah, I can't send anyone to. How? Because I don't know. I just do. I really like that part of the movie. It also has. Is it David Duchovny? Do we even have any navies? I don't think we do. Yeah, we do. We've got one navy. Because Duncan Lips was just shots by the chemical connection. Alright, let's confirm our things for the turn at least. Oh, it looks like the alien... No, he didn't leave. What if you nuked it for the funnies? That would probably start a nuclear war, which I do not want to do.
We've all gaped in awe at those images of the Earth as seen from space. Beautiful, divine. But if you saw that same sight every time you looked out the window, wouldn't you grow to hate it?
I don't think I would.
Director Khalid Alashgar.
Alashgar. I don't think I would.
On the Thinking Bigger podcast.
Okay, they picked up space research, which is great. That was one of the researchers I wanted to go for. That's fine. No, I need to actually ally with them, Demonicus.
Nothing unusual found.
And I don't really want to. We could attempt to... I don't think I actually think I can. Because they have to be controlled by another country, I think. Oh, no. Okay, where are they? It was Mogadishu. What country is Mogadishu again? It's Somalia. That's right, because that's where Black Hawk Down happened. So I go to Manage Relations. I go to Unaligned, and I find... Somalia. Oh, it's not an alphabetical... Are you kidding me? It's not an alphabetical order. There's Somalia. I could attempt to ally with them. Propose that an allies with a non-rival nation requires consent from proposed ally. Allies will only join wars if they have armies or nuclear weapons. New allies will not join existing wars. Allying with a breakaway nation will cause a rival with its parent nation. It's not impacting... Yeah, but it's a giant... Like, with the Academy, we should be... Actually, it's not really on us to deal with this. It's on the Resistance and Humanity first to deal with this. And actually, in a way, it's also on the Protectorate. Yeah. We're just gonna leave it. That's their job, not our job. We're doing the science. Alarming new disease. This is what us need to do. New disease spreading. Global health watchers are reporting reportedly high alarm to a new variant of Rift Valley fever, a Bunya virus, which can spread easily from human to human. Severe cases and symptoms can cause liver failure, loss of vision, or even hemorrhagic fever. Even more worrisome is it's said to cause miscarriage and affecting a pregnant person. This is currently no treatment or vaccine. So we can do concerning, which does nothing, or we can provide funding, pardon me, which we're going to do because we can, and it costs us nothing, and it gets us a public opinion boost around the world. Consider Solid Snake. COVID 2.0, yeah, in 2028. More. That's in China. Okay, I think he's moved on to China now. No, he's still there.
To destroy target.
That's fine.
Here's what we found.
Exactly. Yeah, I got carbon there. Okay, we're reporting discussing behavior somebody does in Bangladesh. That's what he's doing. He's subverting the leaders in Bangladesh while he's standing around there. Information Science Lab is done, so I want to get nuclear freighters done ASAP. I actually want to go all in on nuclear freighters if I can. Oh, but we're actually taking over industrialization of space without me meaning to. Okay, I can do that and still take over industrialization of space. That's great. Even though we were losing it before. What about arrival law? Can I pull out of arrival law? I can put 2 into arrival law. Okay, cool. Just make sure I don't lose either of them. Good old space COVID. Yeah, actually, that's pretty much exactly what the servants want to do, Van here. I think we should take down the Megapona. If it gets too close to India, we'll take it down. Like that's how I'm feeling. All right. I forgot if the investigation was successful. It was. So we have full. He's apparently ready for assignment, which is funny. We have full investigative ability on him. But if we try and assassinate him with Steve right now, we're at best going to get an 18%. China, no. USA has the servants, as does Russia. So this world is screwed. We are doing very well with science, yes. India is turning into a science powerhouse for us. We've added another 100. We've actually added almost 200 science to India this stream, just by we're picking up. I know I need more espionage. We also just need more ops as well. Okay. If you zero space stations for the bonus, yeah. The problem is that means knocking down my. The only way I can do that would be to knock down my. We're only still on 3 intel. Where do we check? Where does it show me the intel? Is it because I can't see his loyalty? Oh no, it tells me down here. Intel on target 3. So we do need to hit him again. So let's we'll investigate him again with Bruce. No, oh god, jeez. I don't want Steve to investigate Bruce. I want Bruce to investigate the alien. And it's dropped to 50% because he's not in our territory anymore. Alright, Cora, I'm probably going to be ending the stream soonish. Thank you so much, Sobercon, as well. I don't want to invest ops into investigating him. So I'm just going to go for the 50% chance. Robusto's going to go after more aliens again. Bob is going to continue to investigate alien activity.
We'll recon the site.
Steve will continue to surveil around him to make sure we don't lose him.
Initiating recon.
What are your chances for capturing it? I don't have anyone who can capture it, I don't think.
I'm here.
Ready to go.
Oh, I do on you.
Standing by.
I can't capture it. Can't capture a whole target individual. Because that's the detain counselor option. I don't think I can capture it. No. Alien capture requires a project. There we go. So I can't capture it. Yeah, we're just struggling on ops. Rich Pocket. Oh, that's again at Waffle House. Our mining operations at Waffle House have reported a sudden spike in output. The Xenogeologists did not take long to confirm the miners have stumbled across a rich pocket of minerals. While this increased its output was only momentary, believe that locating additional expertise in material science on site where these kind of discoveries are more likely. We receive a one-time influx of resources equivalent to 2 months of Waffle House's mining project. That's massive. That's just doubled our water.
Lending my expertise.
Initiating surveillance.
Waffle House is the goat. It's doing great. He's doing stuff in India again. Yeah, he's now hitting... Receiving reports discovering some student behavior of some amateurs within Aquarius private investigators. One of the orgs under control of resistance, which may be indicator of some attempt to secure influence of the... So I've never seen the aliens do this before either, but there's some very control of organizations.
We found nothing of note.
And we failed again on the investigate roll. Even for 2 years at Waffle House, yeah. Scientific corporations. Scientists loosely affiliated with our faction have reached out to provide suggestions on our current research direction. Despite the disparate and often unpopular nature of our organization, the Academy maintains contacts with scientists all over the world who contribute every now and then in the spirit of scientific cooperation. Just get 100 science. Cool. Thanks for the 100 scientists.
Their defense was too strong.
Yeah, we need to deal with this. Okay. Orbital cores are now available to research, which is a big one. We'll definitely get that working.
Found something.
I'm probably going to do one more turn after this. I think we're maybe going to found a station, Neil, honestly, but I might save that for the next stream just because of how tired I am. I don't want to... Maybe somebody to discuss in the Discord or whether we want to found a station or get another ground site. We also are coming up to around about when our... No, we're actually a long way off when our mines are going to be ready, aren't we? You're going to be done... Yeah, April 2029, so still quite a long way away before our mines come online, which is sad. Okay, let's get one more turn in the bag, I think, and then I'm going to head to bed. So we'll get Bruce to investigate him again.
Initiating
we'll get Robusto to hit the aliens again. We'll get Bob to... we're actually starting to deal with a little bit of unrest in Pakistan. So we're going to stabilize,
we'll turn down the heat.
And we'll get Steve to continue to surveil around the alien.
Surveilling target area.
Level up's an org check. That's a good idea. So no, yes on Bruce Wayne. Let's continue. I'm actually going to get his... I want to keep putting his admin up. And then she's going to level up as well. Let's get her command up. Bobo Fighter Cairn has a level up. What is he? He just needs admin at the moment. And Tag doesn't have a level up. Let's have a look at the org marketplace with someone who has actually slots available. So we have Corona Applications, which is just engineering. We have Borealis, which is some investigation. Persuasion, sorry. Excuse me, I'm definitely going to bed after this turn. Nothing from here. Eridani Foundation, I'm not that excited for. Stratus Aerospace is mission control, which is good for us. We're going to grab that. The Laurel Capital Group is more admin. He is currently sitting at 9 admin, so let's grab that for him. That's plus 5 admin, which is huge. And then there's Lysurgis Works, which is science, but I'm not that worried about it. It has some nice stuff, actually. We'll grab that as well as just a backup org. Okay, that's giving us a little more control points. I was just going to play to breed our own kaiju. I think the servants can do stuff like that, can they not? Yawns are contagious through the internet. Yes. Stratus Lanium, is that who I picked up? That is the two I picked up. Cool. I didn't check chat there. Once again, Bob is not his life with Kahin. Office 39 is good. I can't pick up that Office 39 because I don't have any North Korean people or control North Korea. Yeah, so I can't grab it, unfortunately. Confirm assignments and unpause.
Offering counsel.
Setting a watch.
You too understand that they are our superiors.
So they want Interpol in exchange for creative defense? Are you serious? That's a terrible trade. I mean, I do want the command, but I don't want to give you Interpol for that. What if I gave you some nice shiny space metal? How about 100 space metal? How about 1,000? Okay. So there's a number here that you'll agree with. How about 500? No, E69. I'm already too tired, unfortunately. Okay, if they will take it for 500. What about money rather than space metal? What about money? What about 1,000 money? Okay. What about 500 money? Oops. Yeah. Okay. What about 250 money? Okay. What about 260? 275. 280. 300. 320. 340, 360, 380, 400. It's not worth 500, I don't think. They'll take 500 for it. They'll take 450 for it. They'll take 430, 440. So they'll take 450. Do I want one command? Do I want to take one command for 450 cash? I don't think I do, if I'm being completely honest. But if I get rid of this, I'll just give them $1 for improving relations. But consider.
Surveillance complete.
Okay, we finally got the third investigation chance on the alien. It's too late, everybody. Sorry, I pulled out of it. Oh, look, we just launched a rocket. We just launched. Hang on. We just missed it. A boost state got finished and launched a rocket. You don't see that very often. The struggle to smuggle. Tangalele confronts Steve Jobs over his smuggling. Get some perspective, snaps Steve Jobs. We're facing an alien invasion. We need money. Who cares where it comes from? Well, that's exactly why our practices need to be above board, Tangalele reports. We need to appeal to humanity's best nature if we're going to unite against this threat. Neither is likely to concede. So forced to say, hey, they came to me, Endless. I didn't go to them. They came to me. Legitimacy is key. We cannot tarnish our reputation. We gain 100 influence. Tangalele's loyalty drops by 6. No, Steve Jobs drops by 6. Tangalele's increases by 3. Money is money. Gets 150 money. The real answer is that we must be flexible. Gets 54 ops. I was going to talk about that for the next stream, mishaps, because we're also thinking about setting up some space stations. So I was going to do that in the next stream because I'm going to go to sleep after this turn. I'm going to grab the 54 ops, which is a -3 drop in both their loyalties, which we need to fix with some more influencing. But that 54 ops is exactly what we need. We pay for ops, so it appears. That's a no-brainer, yeah. Okay, there's a lot of alien abductions happening. We need to do something about this.
Remains operational.
That's okay. There's just alien abduction sites everywhere at the moment. We can't get on top of them at all. Alright.
I am humbled to have been chosen for this once-in-a-lifetime experience. The things they can do up here are simply incredible. Their studies on the long-term effects of microgravity are fascinating, while the strides being made in combustion could revolutionize energy production back on Earth.
That'd be good, Fancy.
Chancellor Li Qingzhao comments while visiting the International Space Station.
For teenage prodigies. Space research is completed, which is great. They've picked space agriculture, which is fine. We need farms. So that's all good. Not the worst one. But that's going to be me for this stream. I'm really sorry that I'm not going on for any longer. I would love to stream for 3 hours. I'm just too tired after doing a full day's work today. So we'll pick this up next time. If you're about on the Discord, we'll need to discuss whether we're going to spend our ops on more space stations or more sites on Mars and what to do there, and also how we're going to come up with a strategy to deal with the aliens which are currently ruining the whole real estate around us, and also maybe something to do with Godzilla as well, who's hanging out over here doing his thing. But I want to say thank you everyone for tuning in. I really enjoyed hanging out today. I think we've made really good progress with this stream. Our research is up to 1.2k. China's producing 600 of it, which is, India's producing 600 of it. At the start of the stream, it's producing 400. So we've added about 200 in research just to India on its own in this stream, which is massive. We maybe want to have a look at dumping the UAE and or Kuwait next time as well, because they're starting to get a little bit dicey as places to invest into. But anyway, I'm going to head to bed. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're about later this week, I will be doing a stream. I'll be starting a Rogue Trader playthrough at the same time on Thursday night, which I think will be Wednesday morning for most of you, or Thursday morning actually, now I think about it. And then we're back to Phantom Brigade on Sunday, and I'll try and get you some Xenonauts 2 in the meantime as well. But for now, have a great day. I'll catch you later. Thanks for all the help, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Bye.